Hey, Arlene, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, well, I don't want to bump the camera now. We had that fixed. Um, can you see and hear me? Yes, yeah. Gary's got a new one coming out, so I'm going to show the old ones and kind of give it a little shout out. Let's see. Hi, Kat. Let me get my voice rolling here. I might have to go run get me a banana. Linda Renz. Linda, I'm going to go ahead and send Tim one of those discs. Hang on, guys. I got to let me get a banana. Okay, I started streaming, but my voice is cracking. So can you turn that down a little? So I'm going to get a banana. You can come up anytime. Okay. All right. Get something in my voice here. There we go. Um. All right, let me scroll back. Let's see. Said hi, Linda, Cat, Missy, spare room. Hi, Janet. So, whew, Terry Brett. Good morning. I got the prompts ready. Laverne, Christine, scrolling. Angie, Pamela. Oh, I hope he will, Linda. Let's see. Yeah, so hi, Ray, Kathleen, Belinda. So I like to say good morning to everybody. First thing y'all know. And Hubster's here today, so he's going to color today. He said he would. I said, you want to color? Annie sent me this book. I'm going to let him do the flip through of this. Annie sent this book to me to color like in October, but Hubster's here today. He's off today. So he's going to flip this book. He's going to pick the page. He's going to color today. So I told him to come up whenever he's ready because I want to show some other things, talk about, pull the prompts, do all the first things. So he'll be up here in a few minutes. Then while he's doing that, I am working on, and I'll show y'all pictures. Y'all want to see pictures? Well, I'll show you the pictures in a minute. I took pictures of around my room. I'm going, because I got to say, my room is almost all art journals. The color books are not in here. My art books are not in here. They're in their own rooms and their own shelves throughout the house. So in here, it's almost, I'd say 90% art journals and sketchbooks. So I have no more room. So I said, I don't know what I got to figure out what he goes. Well, and Hubster goes, well, why don't you just put them in some tubs, all the ones you don't use, or you're just storing in here that you still want to keep, and put them in those big plastic tubs and put them in the garage. I went, okay. I said, I don't have any tubs. He goes, I'll go get you some. So he went and got me 5 big tubs this morning. So I can start. We'll see how far that gets me because I'm going to show y'all my room in a minute. Okay, let's see. Hi, tell him happy last barbecue day. Well, the Hubster grilled out yesterday, so we had hamburgers on the grill yesterday, and so yeah, it's still, we still have a couple months or more of good grilling day. But I have to say, we lived in Alaska. Hubster grilled out in the freeze. He was free. He would grill out in below zero, snow coming down, and he would grill out in Alaska. So a little Georgia coldness is not going to stop us from grilling out. Just saying. Yes, he is spare room. So he's colored with, it's been a few years. I think it was way before the virus that he's colored a couple times the Western book. He colored in the Western color book of all the Western movies. Thanks, Belinda. And he's done a couple pages in that. So I didn't pull that book though. So but anyway, so he's going to color and he'll probably be here maybe 30 minutes, 45. I don't know. He doesn't have to stay and color pages. He just can stay as long as he wants. Hi, Beth. Missy, am I missing anybody? I don't mean to. Hi, Kathy Berg. And so anyway, I'm going to be organizing some of the journals and stuff around the room, and he's going to color. We'll both read chat. And for 30, 45 minutes, thought he'd just hang out and chat with you guys because it's been a while since he's done that. So, so I have all my little Post-it notes here to do the prompts. So I'm going to do different tubs. I wrote little notes. I'm going to have tubs to store things, and then I'll have a bag for my giveaways to like Denise's crafty friends, and then what I want to keep on shelves. So I have the way that I'm going to organize these. And let's see. Hey, Hubster, I need to get that chair over here. Have a seat. I'll let you sit here while I start. Whenever you
in the big chair.
Yeah. What are you going to do with that? I thought you were going to show that to Janet and. He's always teased me about shaving his back. He just came through here with his coffee and some razors in his hand. I go, what are you going to do with those razors? Are you going to show those to Janet? He's funny. He just does not need his back shaved. That's just something he just is funny about or being funny with. So, yeah, I'm going to do a couple things here. Then you can have my chair, honey. And so then he's going to color, and I told him he can select what kind of coloring, what he wants to color with. So what do you think you're going to color with, honey?
A number 2 pencil. Now, either Polly's, Lumi's, or Holby's. I'm not sure yet.
You don't want to use the crap pencils?
The Prismacolors?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Everybody's saying hi to you.
Good morning, ladies and guys.
At least Janet, because at least do his ears and nose. He's got his own stuff to do all that himself. I don't. Okay, so let me just talk about a couple things before. All right, let me go ahead and show you what I'm dealing with here. You gonna be right back, honey? Yeah. Okay. All right, so I'm going to flip through. I'm going to do a flip through of my pictures, and these are my shelves. This is my room. Okay, well, I guess this is my room here. These are all art journals. Art journals. Here's my desk. All art journals. Well, these are zines right here. I mean, ATCs, artist trading cards right there. Those are all journals. This is me at my desk. This is where I sit. This is there's paper. That's just paper, cardstock and stuff. Here's all artist trading cards. What do we got here? Oh, this is over here on the side of my desk. This is my area. Whoops. This is my area where I have my postcards and small stuff, right? See, there's my desk area there, and this is on the corner. Okay. All right, so this is another corner. All art journals, notebooks, Society of Idea Collector notebooks. Oh, hang on. Okay, all art journals, Society of Idea Collector, sketchbooks, and then down here on the floor or on the bottom shelf, you can't see the bottom shelf down there's all my abandoned books that we collage in. This is my collage soup books, and behind that, there's this much art journals. Art journals. Down here is my abandoned books that we work in. This is my only wall that I have art on. It's just the wall that stuff like the banana. Anyway, it's all stuff that Cameron, Samantha, they've given me, and then tools. Let me see here. Hang on, I lost my spot. Okay, let's see here. Hang on. Tools and stuff like that. Then over here, art journals. These are all stickers and my pencil cases. But down here, art journals. Here's my printer and my printer papers. But behind this is between the door over here and my desk over there. There's sketchbooks, all whole shelf of sketchbooks under there. Let's see, do I have any more? Oh, under my desk, sketchbooks, paper, scrapbook paper. This is my stamp, what do you call it? Pads, stamp pads in here. This is all my 12 by 12 papers. This is under the desk that I'm sitting at. The whole length of my desk is scrapbook papers. And then this corner right here, this is collage fodder that I use and stamps. So I think that's it. Yeah. So that's what I'm dealing with. All right, now let me catch up with chat. So I took before pictures. So then I can take after pictures. Okay, so let's see. I said hi to Belinda. Let me scroll. I'm scrolling through here. Cindy, Wilcox Mama. Said hi to Angie. Hubster left for a minute, Angie. About my stuff. Well, see, and it's all art journals, Terry. It's stuff I've actually worked in. You know, it's the stuff that I've done, art books, sketchbooks that I've done in this room for, I've been in this room 20, never can remember. Cameron was 1 or 2, at least 24, I think 24 years. Honey, how long have we lived in this house? 24 years. So I've been in this room 24 years. Okay, scrolling. Spare room. Okay, so the dining room is my library. So I have a lot of books. I love my books. My dining room is turned into a library. Plus, in my great room, I have 3 huge wall-to-wall, ceiling-to-ceiling, 3 bookshelves in there. And then all my color books are in the what do you call mural room, the next door mural room where the mural is. I have all my color books are in there. So it's all divided. I know where everything is. So this room, and I'm really, I don't have a lot of tchotchkes and little doodads and dilly dollies and stuff like that. My house is pretty, it's put together. Wouldn't you say, honey? The house doesn't look like this room. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, right.
It does not. You can't. He's going to tease me no matter what. Okay, so let's see. Text. He's grinning over here. Text. I can sit there looking. Oh, thanks, Terry. You know what's funny though, Terry? I don't know. I've probably over the years of streaming, 15 years. I've probably had 15 years of streaming. I've probably had maybe 8 to 10 actual fibs, friends in the box, actual friends come here. And you'd be surprised, maybe 2 of them cared about even looking at books. It's weird. Like, I've got all these hundreds and thousands of books, and it always surprises me when someone comes to visit me and they don't want to look at the library. They don't want to see art books. It's really weird to me, especially art people. I mean, I understand my family. They don't care a thing about my art, well, they do, but you know what I mean? It's not like they want to go through my art journals or anything. But so yeah, Terry, that's nice of you to say that. Anyway, let me keep going. Takes up a hobby. You'll need an addition. Yeah. Hubster does like garden. We got a lot of the gardening. He likes gardening, likes fishing, but we both love to read. So we both love to read. We read every day. So let's see. She ain't telling the whole story. His journals are holding the walls. The journals are holding the walls up, Arlene. Hi, Ellen. Let's see. I have sent you a coloring book page. Did you? You sent me a color book page. Did you email me? Okay, I have not checked my email this morning, so I'll have to. Haven't checked it yet. I haven't checked my email. I've been busy. I've been busy working on trying to figure out how I'm going to do this room. Laverne. Hi, Debbie. Let's see. So, hi, Tina. Tina coming in saying good morning to everybody, like she always does. Thank you, Tina. Okay, Angie. Let's see. Scrolling. Anyway, I'm excited to have Hubster here coloring today. So I think I've said hi to everybody. If I missed you, make sure you put it in caps if you're talking to me, guys. Put it in caps if you're talking to me, okay? And then when Hubster starts sitting here, we will probably be missing some chat, okay? All right. Before we get started and before I forget, let me go ahead and do the prompts for the day. We do this every Monday, and today's a holiday. For those that y'all don't know, today's Labor Day, so that's why Hubster's here. Okay, so today is, can you believe it's 9/1 September? Oh my gosh, I got so many plans I want to get so much done in September before our October, because we're slammed in October with pumpkin collaging, color book, creepy, cool and creepy, and doing Inktober. So October is going to be busy. So I want to try to get as much done in this room as possible this month. And Annie said she might stop in when I told her that Hubster was gonna stream today. I told her about 9:00 he'd start streaming. So okay, here we go. Handful of we take them off the top. So here we go. Dartboard, beehive, oh my gosh, clam, yellow, and halo. There's our 5 prompts. I'll say them again. Dartboard, beehive, clam, yellow, and halo. So we'll put, if y'all don't do the prompts, at least write them down, put them in your Society of Idea Collector notebook so that you can collect your ideas. Hubster's hanging out. So I'll be there in just a minute, honey. Okay, I'm not gonna read out the lollygag book today. We'll do that. Yeah, you haven't heard you haven't seen the lolly. Yeah, I showed it to you when I got it in. Oh, you didn't. You were lollygagging. So you didn't see it. And then Marsh sent me this sticker. Y'all mind if I do some lollygagging? He'll be. So maybe we'll do this on. We'll do that on Wednesday. Okay, because I want to try to get as much done real quick here. Oh, let's put these away before we get Hubster get started. All right. So I did post. And I wanted to shout out our Gary Shipman. Arlene knows, and Arlene probably has all his books too. He's got Titan Mouse. I think it's just Titan Mouse 3. I'm not sure. I have. Let me see if my copy and paste is still there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. There is the link for, and maybe Kat or Janet can make it. I don't think it's a direct link. Maybe one of y'all can make that a direct link for me. He's doing an Indiegogo for his next book, which I have 1, 2, and his color book, which I do still have in here, a page I colored. Let's see, where is it? There it is. So I did have this page that I colored in his Titan. Only missing a sketchbook. Okay, and I have his color book. I do have his sketchbook. Dang, I should have brought that up too. I love his sketchbook. I wonder if I could send Hubster down to try to find it. Oh, he probably wouldn't. But I do have a sketchbook too. I love his sketchbook. It's hilarious, isn't it, Arlene? Oh, all right. Hang on. Hubster, can you want to come entertain for a minute while I go look for Gary's other book that I have that Arlene reminded me that I have that I want you to come flip this real quick. Just flip it. You don't have to color
the pages and stuff?
Yeah, just flip it page by page and you can talk about which monster is what.
All right.
Okay, it's brand new, so I haven't even been to the pages, so you'll have to. Okay, because I want to go find that other book by Gary.
When after we get finished, can I borrow your nose hair trimmer?
Okay, so Hubster's going to. You can read chat here; it'll scroll. But yeah, just do a flip. Let's see. Do I need? I think that's pretty good.
Okay. Well, I good morning, ladies and guys.
Right back.
I want to. I'd like to start out with a little joke, and which.
Be nice, Janet. Monitor him, please.
And it's I think you probably get a kick out of it. There was this old man and this old woman, and they were driving through Texas, and they good morning, Tina, and they came into the little town of Nacogdoches. Well, they got into a big argument on how to pronounce the name of the city, Nacogdoches. The old woman called it Nacogdoches. The old man called it Nacogdoches. And they argued and argued and argued. And the husband finally said, okay, I'll tell you what, the first place we come to, we're going to pull in and we're going to get them to tell us how to pronounce this place. And she said, fine. He went, fine. So they pulled into a little hamburger place and they go inside and they said, look, you got to help us out here. We got into a big argument about how you pronounce this place. You got to tell us, how do you pronounce the name of this place? And make sure you tell us slowly. So the little waitress looked at the old man and looked at the old woman. She went, Burger King. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cute. So, okay, we're going to look at.
I found the sketchbook. I'll show y'all in a minute. So go ahead, Hubster.
Right, we're going to look at the Universal.
Now look where you are on camera.
Oh, we're going to look at the. Okay, thank you. We're going to look at the Universal Monsters official coloring book. By the way, I haven't been to Universal, but I've been to Paramount and I've been to Warner Brothers quite a few times. And if any of you ever make it out to Los Angeles, make sure you take the tour. Universal, I believe, is close to the Hollywood Bowl, which I've been to as well. Okay.
Annie and Dan and Logan live in LA, so yeah. All right, go ahead.
All right, the Universal Monsters official coloring book. Of course, this looks like Dracula.
He hasn't looked through it either, guys. So he's looking through it for the first time as well. That? That's the camera settings, brightness, contrast. See that I can fix the coloring.
All right. And
I can zoom in and out.
All right.
But I think you're good as far as the zoom.
Okay. Do you have one for head size?
I don't think it'll fit.
Oh.
Just kidding.
The camera or the size of my head? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Kathleen, I've already heard that one, but I still got a laugh out of it. Good.
Hi, Elisa. Oh, wait. Elisa's the one that made these, honey. So right. I always go, yeah. Hey, girl, hey.
Okay. Now, that's the great Bela Lugosi from the movie Dracula, which, as my brother used to call him, he called him Bega Lugosi because he couldn't pronounce Bela Lugosi. Love you, Jim. All right. And of course, that's Frankenstein, which was played in the very first movie, 1931, I think, by Boris Karloff. And The Creature from the Black Lagoon, 1957. And starred the beautiful Julie Adams, Richard Denning, Whit Bissell, and a couple of other folks.
Hi, Nanamo. I'm reading chat while he's going through this.
And again, this is The Mummy. And again, this was portrayed by Boris Karloff, I believe. This is probably 1936 or something, I think.
Yeah, the old one.
Yeah. And this is, I believe that's Igor on the left, and that looks like my sister-in-law on the right. My former sister-in-law. No, that's Bride of Frankenstein, Elsa Lancaster.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, me.
And the Wolfman with the great Lon Chaney Jr.
Spare Room is saying you're a natural.
Okay. And that came out, I believe, again, Universal, 1941, had the beautiful Evelyn Ankers in it as well.
That's a good one, the old one.
The old Wolfman. Although the remake was really, I thought was good with Benicio del Toro. I thought it was pretty good.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Hey, Tina.
The Phantom of the Opera with what's his name? Claude Rains, I believe.
Yeah, Claude
I
Rains.
believe it was Claude
Uh-huh.
Rains. Yeah, good picture.
Hubster, one of his side quest hobbies is old Hollywood. So he has not even looked through this book before, and he already is telling you the dates, the movies. Go ahead.
Yeah, and again, this is the Invisible Man with the great Claude Rains, and
the invisible. I love doing the Invisible Man.
your picture of him.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Yeah, you did a good job on that.
Thank you.
All right, and again,
Are you gonna tell that one? That like from
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein. Yeah.
This is again. This looks like that's Igor up there on the steps.
That's Igor.
And
that Igor.
Igor, and that's the. I can't tell if that's the Abby normal brain or the regular brain.
Hi, Keegs.
All right. And again, more pictures of the creature from the Black Lagoon. And again, Dracula. Okay, I'm not sure what this is.
Is that looks like a pirate, like a skeleton?
Yeah. Although there's somebody up here looks like they're getting ready to cut that chandelier down.
Oh yeah.
And that chandelier would be hard to color.
Well, you don't have to color it. There's when they're coming after Frankenstein.
Yeah, there's the villagers coming up there.
Yeah, but tell the part about in Young Frankenstein when the guys in the trying to gather up all the folk to go after Frankenstein, and he can't. You can't understand a word he's saying.
And they'll go, what?
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
My wife and I do that a lot to each other. Again, the Invisible Man coming down the stairs. I'm not sure what this is on the left.
Well, that's the Invisible Man.
Oh, it is the Invisible. Yeah,
he's unscrolling himself.
it is the Invisible Man. I didn't see that.
Oh, brother.
Oh. All right, here we got the Wolfman changing.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Again, 1941, Lon Chaney Jr. I think he only played that role 2 times. The original Wolfman, and then he might have done it a couple of times because I think he did it in one of the Frankenstein movies, and then he did it in Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein and the Wolfman.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's just kind of reading the chat a little bit.
Yeah, more monsters.
Yeah, there's like a little strip of each one.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Creature, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein. I can't tell who that is. Oh, Invisible Man, again, the Wolfman, Frankenstein, and I'm not sure who that is.
That's a mummy on the end. The mummy.
No, that's my daddy. Just kidding. Oh, and again, more Dracula pictures. You see the stake. You see Dracula right there. I'm not sure who that is. And a little bat right there. So.
Was that Vincent Price? No, these are older.
Yeah,
these are older. Yeah.
Thank goodness they're not Peter Cushing or Christopher Lee movies.
Yeah, because we always watch. Well, we check out to see which Svengoolie is on every Saturday night. And if it's a Christopher Lee and
Peter
Cushing is like, oh man, why don't they get back to the old ones? But anyway,
sometimes some of them are okay.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
All right, more Frankenstein, the creature from the Black Lagoon, carrying again the beautiful Julia Adams.
Who, by the way, that creature was invented by a woman, and I've read the biography about the woman Millicent. I can't think of her last name, but Millicent. She worked for Disney and Hollywood. I don't remember, but anyway, she's the one. It was actually a woman that designed the creature from the Black Lagoon.
She sure did, and we've got the book, and it's an interesting read.
It is.
All right. There's a couple of legs right there and a creature's hand.
Getting ready to grab her foot.
Yeah. All right, more of the mummy. Frankenstein and the windmill. Windmill looks like it might be easy. This Frankenstein picture might be okay.
You want
If you still want it.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, here, if you want to thinking about that one, here, put a Post-it note on that Frankenstein. You don't have to color both sides if you don't want.
I wasn't.
You were-
The Wolf Man.
All right, goes, don't be grabbing my foot.
Yeah, that's the silver knob whip, rather, I think. Or
Of
cane.
his cane, yeah.
Silver knob cane that they used to.
That's what changed him, right? Didn't he get?
Well,
what
I
happened
think
with that?
Claude Rains used that to
beat off the wolf.
To beat the Wolf Man, and he didn't realize it, but it was his own son that he was killing. So, and the pentagram.
Yeah.
Right.
Tina.
Phantom of the Opera. Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, those I like those. I'll have to color those for Nene.
More Frankenstein. The Mummy. I'm not sure who that is on it.
It looks like the mummy's girlfriend or something, because see the Egyptian little things there.
The creature. But a lot of them in there. Whoever did this artwork is pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Now that looks like Christopher Lee there on the right.
Yeah, it does.
Well, Christopher Lee was about 6'5".
Really?
And I think he was it was either World War I or maybe World War II. He was a actual hero.
Okay.
Is it? I think
so. Not a lot, but there's quite a few.
Yeah.
Heroes, World War II heroes from Hollywood movies.
Yeah. One of them was Basil Rathbone. He's the one that played
Sherlock.
He played Sherlock Holmes. He was in Robin Hood with Errol Flynn, and
he was a hero.
He did some clandestine work and undercover work. He was actually a spy, I think.
So, okay. MI6.
I don't know if MI6 had been created by then.
Okay. But, yeah, Cary Grant in that movie hadn't created it yet. What was a movie where
13 Rue Madeline?
Yes, 13 Rue Madeline. That's an amazing movie.
James Cagney.
Yeah.
All right, the Wolf Man. Okay, and that's it.
All right. Well, let me get in there and show a couple things, and we'll go back, and you want to look at the
Oh, so you're running me out?
Well, just for a minute, okay. But you can color that. So what
only if you want me to.
Oh, are you looking at your notes?
Yeah.
He took down some notes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Get up for a minute.
Are you shoving me out there?
Just for a minute. I want to show these books, and then I want you to take your time to color. So what are you going to color with? What's your choices?
Well, I'll go with the crap pencils.
You'll go with the crap pencils? Yeah. You don't want to go with what are the other ones that I get options?
Well, the Poly or the Loomies or the Holvies.
But he's going for the crap pencils, which, by the way, speaking of, let me show y'all guys. And I did offer to show, I offered him both. Look, I cleaned out the silverware tray, or i.e. the crap pencils, which they're not, because they're my favorite pencils, which are Prismacolor. And, but I went through these, and I went through another set, and I still have more, but I sorted them out, and I told Hubster, you can either work out of this, or my other Prismacolors are in here. You could work out of this. He goes, I'll work out of the silverware tray. So I did spend Saturday morning, I spent a couple hours. See, I'm in the organizing mood. I spent a couple hours. Let me see. I have to do it this way. Organizing my Prismacolors. So I have them organized like this. Janet's probably thinking, oh my gosh, that looks great. Aren't you thinking that, Janet? So I told Hubs, you can work out of here and put each one back as you use it, or you can go and work out of here. He said, I'll work out of here. Oh, he's so cute. I just love him so much. Okay, so he'll work out of here in just a minute. But before we do that, I want to show y'all a couple other things. If y'all missed it at the beginning of this morning, and I did put a new, I put this down, a new board. I just covered a board with this wallpaper, faux wood wallpaper. And then over here, I have the faux brick. And then I have this on top. And of course, I have my little shelf here. Anyway, I showed my room picture by picture that I'm trying to organize. So if y'all missed it, you can go back and look at it. Okay. I made stickers. I told y'all last week I was going to make stickers out of some of my sketchbook drawings. And that's Arlene. So I made some stickers. One of my little frog legs I cut off, so he doesn't count. But these I took out of my sketchbook, and I'm going to be doing giveaways from from my stickers. So we got our conspiracy chicken. Spare room. So anyway, yeah, I know. I have to. I just have. I want it cleaned up this month in September before my October, because October slammed with stuff we do here every October. So anyway, I made some chicken stickers. I made the blue frog stickers. So I made the blue frog. I did the see no evil, and I got like 4 or 5 of each one. See no, and so when I give these away, I'll give 3 away, like the see no evil.
Now, I got to tell you, she worked hard on these things, and they're really neat.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah, I really like those.
Yeah, I hand cut them all out, and then speak no evil. So there's.
She did a good job on them.
Thank you, honey. You're so sweet. So anyway, when I do a giveaway of these, I'll give away one of each, like a set, you know. Riri, yes. Riri, we will have to do, Riri wants to do, I don't know, would have to be in September, because October, I don't know. It might have to be after it might have to be in November. I don't know. Riri wants us to do some kind of either a zine or an artist trading card or a postcard. I'm thinking postcard. A postcard swap with chickens. It can be any kind of chicken, rooster, and she wants to do a postcard swap. Well, she didn't say specifically postcard, but I'm thinking postcard swap with chickens. And it can be conspiracy or non-conspiracy. But I don't know when we're going to have time, because Jen and I like to give everybody 6 weeks, you know, from beginning to end. And there's 6 weeks is going to overlap into October. And I can't do that. I can't do a swap in October. I got too many other things that we do in October. Right. Anyway.
Speaking of chickens, I got to share this with you.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, I worked for a Korean company, and we have about 6 or 7 Korean executives that are actually from Korea that work there. And great guys. I love them to death.
And Hubster does speak some Korean too. So
yeah, and I get along with them extremely well. So I had my finance director. I asked him if he'd go sit in for me the other day at one of the local county meetings that we go to once a month, and they will usually cater in lunch and all this. First time he'd ever been. He was very excited to go to represent our company at the county function that I normally go to. So when I came back, I asked him. I said, "Mr. Park, how was the meeting?" "Oh, the meeting was okay." I said, "Well, how about the food? How was the food? What did they bring you for lunch?" He said, "They brought us chicken food." I went, "Chicken food?" He went, "Yeah, that chicken place." I said, "You mean Chick-fil-A?" He goes, "Yeah, Chick-fil-A." I went, "Oh, okay." So cute. Chicken food, which I thought was
that was cute. Oh, that's cute, honey.
And then I had another one that here, I don't know, a while back, that we were talking about different restaurants around the area where we live at. And I asked him, did he have any favorites around our area? And he goes, "Yes, I like chicken fillet."
Oh, that's so cute, honey.
I said, "Okay, I like chicken fillet too."
Oh, that's my favorite. I eat there at least twice a week. Anyway, off of the chickens, my chicken conspiracies. And I also did these owl heads. So Riri goes, "Too cute." I know, right? I know. So anyway, yeah, I did owl heads. So, and these are all stickers too. So there we go. So I did my stickers, my see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, my frogs, blue frogs, and the chickens. So I made stickers.
Very nice. She did a lot of work on those too.
Thank you, honey. I did. All right. And then Annie also sent, let me show this real quick. Annie sent one of these quotable notables, Alfred Hitchcock one, which I have collected these notable quotable characters over the years, and they used to sell them at the High Museum in Atlanta. So, and they come with. Let me go ahead and open it. I saved it to open it here. So, and I'll save this wrap here because I always like to remember where it came. The wrap. So let's see here. There we go. So if you get these, and like I said, I got them at the museum, but you can get them at different places, and it's called Quotable Notables, and you can get them at philosopherguild.com, philosophersguild.com, or you can get them at museums and things like that. But anyway, they come with the character, which is a card. It's like it can be used as a card. It comes with an envelope, so you can send it as a card, which I don't do that. And it comes with stickers. So like here's the different stickers from some of the movies, or like what Alfred Hitchcock. How would he say that, honey?
Good evening.
No, come on.
I don't know. I've never been able to done.
Be a sport.
Well, I've never been able to do Alfred Hitchcock.
Really? Well,
good evening.
Say it again.
Good evening.
That's pretty good to me. Who do you think's your best interpretation?
That I can do?
Yeah, that you can do.
Well, I don't know. I really don't do many, and I don't do them that well. But anybody and everybody probably can do Cary Grant. And but I sound like such a hick on the air.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so I imagine all your ladies are probably going, "What in the world?" But anyway, I've always been able to do Cary Grant.
Okay, well, what's still Cary Grant impersonation?
Well, let me think.
Something you can say. You got to get it in your head. I know that's like when I try to do a Southern accent. Yeah. I have to get it in my head first and start before I start. And I don't want to do it because I'll throw you off doing a Southern accent.
Yeah. But in the movie Father Goose, I remember he was talking to Leslie Caron, and she was looking at his face, and she was questioning him about some of his past relationships, and she said, "Well, what about that other lady that you were in love with?" And he went, "There's no other lady."
Good one. And you do Clint Eastwood?
Well, Jack Palance.
Well, yeah, do Clint Eastwood, like Go Ahead, Make My Day or something.
Go ahead, make my day.
No, come on. He's over here giving me a side eye like I'm
having fun with this.
Yeah, you're having fun with this. Go ahead.
Go ahead, make my day.
But Jack Palance is the best one from
City Slickers.
City Slickers, yes.
No, we'll save that one.
No, go ahead. Okay. All right. So anyway, Alfred Hitchcock. So these are the stickers that come with the Alfred Hitchcock. And do what?
I love you, Tina.
Oh my gosh. Hubster said, "Love you, Tina." And so these are the ones that I have, and I did keep the stickers with them. I didn't keep the envelopes, but I kept the stickers because I'm not sending these to anybody. They're like my collection, right? It's like my collection. So let's go ahead and put Alfred over there. I don't need this. And I'll put that over there. Okay, so let me show you what I got here. I got Frida and Pablo, Sherlock, Salvador Dali. Yeah.
Oh, love Salvador Dali.
Yeah, we loved his. It's so amazing to see his stuff in person, isn't it? And that one painting that went floor to ceiling, that was humongous.
Yes, it's extremely large.
Yeah. Elvis. Let me see if I can move this over so you can kind of Elvis. Freud.
Are you sure that's Freud or Joan?
No, it's
just kidding.
And Monet or Manet? Let's see, who's this one? Monet. Of course, we all know good old Bob. and this one is Sitting Bull. And we went to an exhibition of all the American. That was good too, wasn't it? It was with Buffalo Bill and what was her name? Annie Oakley. Remember? Yeah, we went to it. Well, they were in one of the exhibits, Annie Oakley and Buffalo Bill.
Seriously?
Seriously.
I don't remember none of
Okay,
that.
well, and they had, this was one of the ones I got there, and
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, and I have to think for it. Frank Lloyd Wright, the architect, and of course Mona. Here's Annie Oakley. See,
Okay.
Annie Oakley.
Is that the high?
Yes, at the high.
Okay, we've been there so many times.
I know. Poe. Yeah, Poe and Einstein. And
those are really cool.
I know. My Mona guy was Leonardo da Vinci. I'm trying to think of too many names at once. Oh, I got 2 Poes. We'll have to give a Poe away for in October. And there's Salvador Dali, and I have another Mona, and then Andy Warhol. That's Cameron's the one that got me that Andy Warhol banana that I showed you on the wall earlier.
Tina, not to interrupt you, but
no, go ahead. I was going through them all.
I liked Audrey Hepburn in the movie Sabrina with William Holden and Humphrey Bogart. I thought she did a marvelous job in that picture. Really cute picture for her.
So there's
and that. I've never seen Breakfast at Tiffany's. I just couldn't get into it. So.
All right, real quick, I want to show y'all the Gary's books, and I did put a link. I don't know if one of y'all put this into a direct link, because there's the link if one of y'all want to turn that into a direct link.
Hey, Logan.
Oh, is Logan here? Hi, Logan. Good to see
Logan.
you. Whoops. There we go. Logan and Annie. I don't know if Annie's here too. If y'all missed it, Logan and Dan were on my show last in July. They were on my show in July. June? Was it June? Okay, June. Yeah. Yeah, because it was just July. So in June. Yeah. So good to see you. Thanks. Aw. Thanks, Logan. And so yeah, we're real proud of Logan. And let's see.
He's a good boy. Makes good grades.
In wrestling and
mixed martial arts, wrestling. Did play some baseball for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Got away
and
from
he's
that.
Handsome as all get out. Wait a minute. Here.
And he gets it from his granddad.
Let me go by you real quick. You have to stand up, honey.
Are you shoving me out of the way again?
just for a second.
Oh my gosh, elder abuse.
Elder abuse. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Let's see.
Nothing like being shoved out of the way by your wife first thing in the morning.
Find the picture. I wanted to show this picture of Logan that I had handy, but I don't know where. Let's see here. Elder, here it is. There you go. Sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
So here's Logan. So yeah.
Hey, good picture. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
What one?
That one you just showed of Logan?
Yeah, you hadn't seen this? Okay. Thanks, Arlene. Gary has a website where you can see his stuff too. Yeah. Thanks, Arlene. And I did post Gary's these 3. I forgot about this one this morning until Arlene reminded me of it, but I did post these 3 on my post tab this morning. So yeah, but he's doing his Indiegogo campaign to produce his 3rd book. So at least go over there and check it out while he's doing it. So let me show y'all real quick. So it started out with Titan Mouse of Might, and I'm not going to show y'all the whole. It's graphic novels, and he did all the artwork here, all the inking. It's not AI. This is not AI generated. He would do a lot of his work on his YouTube channel.
Hello, Angie.
And so. And here I got a signed copy on this one. And but look at this artwork. Isn't that amazing?
That's incredible. Looks like somebody I used to work for.
So anyway, and they're just awesome stories. And then I also bought his color book, which is a good size color book. I'm not sure if this is still available, so I can't promise you that this is still available, but I loved it. I got a signed
Oh, he
copy.
signed them too.
Yeah,
Nice.
And I did color a picture, one of the pictures here. Let me get over to it. There, I colored this one.
Nice. Good job, Dee.
Thank you. Oh, look at his little arms. See how they're fuzzy? I mean,
Yeah.
the little part of his arms that show.
Yeah. How in the world did you do that?
Magnificently.
Oh,
So anyway, you can get the color book, and I did have, and he was selling these to help promote his books at the time. He was selling the originals, so you can see how he signed here. This was an original that he would have sold, and then he put them into color book. And when I was helping promote this back in during the first book, I did did his mouse on one of the murals in my room in there, Titan mouse. So anyway, he's just an amazing artist. Y'all need to go follow Gary Shipman over on YouTube and his thank you, Tina. There's his YouTube. And then I've also bought his this is so fun. It's funny, and I'm going to show y'all a couple of them. You've seen this before because I've read some of these out to you, honey.
To me?
Yes, the somewhat gothic, sometimes ugly sketchbook, and he did an original sketch here in the front cover. Mm-hmm. And
one of the children just came stolen them.
One of the children? Yeah. Oh, you mean Malibu? Yeah. So I'm going to read, let me find one of, okay, here, I love this one. So I'm going to read this to y'all real quick, and then we're going to let Hubster color while I start organizing art journals, okay? So I'm going to read this little thing to you here. This is a somewhat true story of a boy who just wanted a friend, someone to share breakfast with. One morning, when he was almost done eating his breakfast and wishing and hoping for a friend, he looked down in his bowl and thought that his wish had come true. He noticed there were little bugs climbing out of his bowl. His first thought was maybe the bugs would be his friends, but his dream of having a friend came to an end when he realized they were probably hated him because he had already drowned and eaten many of them. So if you want to have friends, you should always check the expiration date.
My first thought after eating a bowl full of bugs would be hurling.
Look at his rags. Look at Gary's a hoot. So anyway, and so he has lots of these little stories in here like that, and this is a sketchbook. Again, I don't know if this is still available, but it's lots of his it's just out of his sketchbooks. So there's all different things, there's just all different things that he's drawn over the years. And so I was happy to be able to get one of these. And but some of the little stories, look.
Oh, I love that.
So anyway, look, there's Igor.
Yeah, that's Igor.
Igor, what hump? Anyway, so I did I will post a link to his Indiegogo in the description after the stream, and it's also these three right here.
Said I give.
Tell the story. You got to tell it now. Tell it. Go ahead.
I don't. I'm all geared up towards coloring now. So.
Well, yeah, tell it though. Come on, you can do it.
Well, anyway, I think the monster had gotten loose, and they were trying to give him.
This is a young Frankenstein.
Yeah, they were trying to give him a sedative, and they started playing. What is that? Charades.
Yeah,
it was Marty Feldman and what's the pretty blonde girl's name that just passed away?
Yeah. I can't think of her name either.
But anyway, and Gene Wilder.
Yeah,
Gene Wilder, and they were trying to get the sedative to give to the monster, and they were playing charades, and they couldn't quite get it. And one of the things he said was "Set a give," and it was real. You had to see the movie. It was really funny.
And he'll say
Terry Gar. That's right, Terry Gar.
Terry Gar, yeah, because he was being choked,
Yeah.
and so he couldn't say it.
Yeah.
All right, Malibu, you gonna sit here with your daddy while he colors a monster?
We're not talking to you. We're talking.
She's
to
purring, but she thinks we're talking to her. You know.
How do you know?
Because she can't see this.
Right.
Oh, one more thing I got to show. And the new collage, well, it's not new, but I just got it. It's the Groovy Baby. And so it's all 50s and 60s. And so it's just really, y'all know I love me some collage soup. So I'm just going to flip through it kind of quickly here.
Kitty.
And I'm on top of Malibu here. On top of Malibu's head. She's going, what? So we'll do something out of this maybe in a week or two.
Really neat. I like that.
Right?
Are those stickers?
No, they're collage papers. You got to cut. You got to fussy cut. Like I cut my stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to cut this stuff out. My big discs.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff
I
use on the discs. Look at that one. That one's cool.
It is nifty.
Are you missing anything in chat, honey? Are you keeping up with chat?
Okay. I mean, I'm just looking at it.
So that's Collage Soup, Groovy Baby. It's Emily Stone, and Miss Vicky B is a guest collaborator. And that Miss Vicky B is not our planner Vicky B. There's two different Vicky Bs, so that's not the planner Vicky B. Okay, so let's let Hubster. This is hot. See, this is what I have to deal with when I'm streaming, honey.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to switch places. And
are you going to shove me out of the way?
No, I'm not going to elder abuse you. Oh, but she's just a purring, honey. Look.
What a cat.
She's just purring so much.
Kitty.
Dee Dee wants to buy soft prison. No, we're not buying any prison. I showed earlier. Hubster's going to go for he's going to go work out of the silverware tray rather than out of the cases. So now, Malibu, you're going to have to move. You're going to have to kind of shove her over. You're going to have to make room for however you want. You can move your pencils over here.
Logan, are you still there?
Is Logan still there? I don't know. All right. Switch places with me, honey.
All right.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start.
You can start.
What am I going to do with this mangy cat?
Well, you're going to have to kind of just slide her over. This is a pencil. There's a pencil sharpener if you need one. Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Well, I haven't done this for a while. In spite of what my wife said, oh, husband wants to come in. Husband didn't want to come in. I got made to do this just in case she tries to say otherwise. Okay, Malibu, you're gonna have to go now. I know you want to color, but all right. So let's see. We'll start out with his head and that Frankenstein wig, and see if we can do something with it. I've got if I can get this sucker out of there. It looks like a black. Yeah, it's black, and I'm not sure what these things are, but here we go. We're going to give it a shot. Haven't done this for a while, so bear with me. And I'm coloring his head black.
The only thing, all right, let me move the camera down just because you're not in. Oh my gosh, look at her. Mm-hmm. There you go. If y'all have any questions, put it in caps. We probably need to move this.
You're making me get out of the lines.
Well, I'm trying to get you in the light. There we go. Look at the cat. Oh my gosh. All right. Do we need to? I might need to zoom in.
Yeah, I'm getting a little self-conscious about coloring his head. I'm beginning to think my head looks like his. Is it big and flat like that? You're not answering. Oh my gosh.
You don't have that much hair.
What the? All right. There we go.
You might have to move her in a minute because
I've been trying to. She's easing back in there.
I know. That's how she does. That's why sometimes you just got to shove her off on the floor.
All right. Let's see if we can do some of these buttons. That. So you're saying my head is big like Frankenstein's?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying you don't have the head. Look, here's a picture I posted on Instagram.
Okay.
Here's my Instagram picture. It looks bad. The light's not showing up there, but Hubster and
my head is large. Oh my gosh.
It's not.
All right. Now she's trying to.
Do you want me to take her off the table?
Yeah, because that way
Okay.
she'll know you did it. Not me.
Okay, so it's my fault, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Come on,
She
Melody.
keeps bumping into me.
Come on. There we
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
now you have light too. She's
Yeah.
not blocking the light.
Okay. Now, I don't know what color that was, but
You can color anything you want. You can make it purple, blue, green. It doesn't matter, honey. You color it any way you want.
all right, I think you did have some green eyeshadow, so let's try that.
Okay. If y'all have any questions, just put any caps.
Bear with me, folks. Like I said, I haven't done this for a while.
Yeah, that's okay. So I've got I showed y'all the picture earlier of all my shelves.
How do you tell what colors these are?
That's kind of hard to see.
Oh, nectar.
Yeah,
and what are these? What
Prisma color.
These are prismas.
Yeah, those are Prisma color. They're not the other ones we talked about.
Okay, this is a Prisma nectar. So it's not poly, it's not lumen, it's not Holby.
It's Prisma.
It's Prisma. All right, this is a Prisma nectar.
Okay. Ellen goes, "You're doing a good job, husband." That'd be called forced perspective in movie making.
There you go.
So anyway, Hubster bought me 5 big tubs of empty tubs for me to start sorting my art journal.
She hadn't gone anywhere. She's still there.
So some of the ones I know that I'm going to keep in the room, and then others I'm going to just put in the garage because I don't use them. They're just like taking up a lot of space. So after Hubster gets done coloring he said he'd color for about 30 minutes. He can color however long he wants. But after he gets done coloring, I will show you what I'm putting in tubs when I'm sorting here. I'm sorting, people, and reading chat.
And shoving me around. That's all right. I don't mind if you shove me around.
No. Love you, honey.
Love you too.
So there we go. Here we go. There's Hubster. Did Logan say he was still there?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
If he left, it's probably because he had to go clean out the cat box.
Oh my gosh. They have their cat situation too. So let's see here. I'm gonna start going through.
Gosh, I'm coloring like a 2-year-old.
Honey, you don't color, so you just you have fun with it. That's the thing. You gotta have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Some of these people have given me, and I don't remember who's given me some of these, but I'm just on a shelf over here, guys, while Hubster can read chat and color. Can you do 2 things, honey?
Give me some bubble gum and I'll go start walking and we'll find out.
Oh my gosh. Start walking and find out.
Thanks, Tina. When Dee Dee starts talking about slapping and dragging, run, Hubster, run. All right, here we go.
I'm just straightening off shelves, and like I said, I'm pulling stuff to show y'all in a minute. So,
Janet, whatever you do, don't show this to Robert.
Oh my goodness, y'all are so fun. Okay, do I have anything in these? Okay, I can go there. Got some blank color book pages up there. Oh, I got these. I forgot we had these.
What is it?
These two prompt books. If it wasn't in England, I would send these to Terry.
I'm sorry, I was coloring.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me. Okay.
Oh my God. Good one, honey.
I'm serious.
I know.
All right, so we're gonna make them a little stylish.
What are you gonna put them in?
I'm putting them in a purple-looking blue jacket.
That sounds good. Okay, my chickens are in the way over here.
And this
Hey,
is gonna,
look for anything in caps, honey, because that means they're asking you a question.
he's sitting here watching something. He's jelly of your book.
Robert's jealous.
Robert. Okay.
Yeah, he's jealous of the book. Yeah.
Oh, he's sitting here watching with me. He's jealous of your book.
All right, I'm moving these prompt books out of here because they're not actual journals.
Tell him not to be. It's no big deal.
I'm trying just to keep journals in here. Which I've already got big stacks on the floor in Malibu spot. I got it in Malibu spot. She's going, you're in my spot.
Is she?
Well, she laughed.
I don't blame you, Malibu.
So I'm putting some.
All right, so we're working on the jacket now, and I'm doing the best I can.
Okay.
And give him a little bit of color. Logan, how's that cat box coming?
Okay.
So there's a story behind that. A couple of years ago, when Logan was a little bit younger, he begged his mama for a cat. Wanted a cat, begged and begged. And Annie went, no, I like cats, but no, I'm going to be the one that'll have to take care of it. I know I will. I'm not going to do that. And finally, my daughter gave in and said, okay, I'll get us a cat, but you got to promise that you will help me with him. You will clean out the cat box. You will feed him and so on. It's, I will. I promise I will. I promise I will.
Are you listening, Logan?
And so here, 4 years later, I think he's cleaned out that cat box 2 times in 4 years. And he may have fed him 3 times in 4 years. So that's why I give him a hard time about that. Hubster, Janet just threw you under the bus for the robbery. So yeah, we're trying to hook up old Frank here.
I'm sorting blank right now, just some blank ones that are on the shelf. Which ones I want to keep on the shelf, which ones I'm going to get rid of. Let's see.
All right. Not doing too bad. I haven't got out the lines but 1 or 2 times.
You don't have to worry about going out of lines.
Oh,
that's looking good, honey.
You think?
Yeah, I'm going to give you a hint after you finish coloring the whole thing purple.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a tip. How about that?
You did say tip, right?
Yes. Not in cash, tip.
Oh.
I'm going to have to move all these little mushrooms.
So this is fun.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
I hope so.
I've done this since I was about 6 years old. Well, no, I'm talking about, we did the Western.
Yeah, you did a couple pages in the Western book.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh.
All right.
I got hundreds of books, thousands of books.
All right. So it sounds like you guys got a Tom Sawyer you pulled on your Hubster. So this cat must be very hungry right now. Good color for the choice for the jacket going out of the lines. It's one of Races of our Logan Cryer. Hey, music man, good to have you here. Hope you're having a great year in school.
Aww.
Not sure that is.
Arlene goes going out of the lines with erasers before.
Yeah, I love that.
It's a smoking jacket. Yes, it's a smoking
There
jacket.
you go. Exactly.
Okay, let's see. And I got a gazillion. As I was cleaning this morning and going through that top shelf up there where I keep my desk journals, I came across 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, about 15 of those half comp books. So we're going to have to do some giveaways. Going to give away some of those comp books because I want them out of here. I got so, I mean, I don't think 5 tubs is going to be enough to make a dent, but we'll see. I'm going to work on it the rest of the day. And then, of course, Janet comes on at 1. So
Is she streaming today?
she streams at 1. Janet, are you streaming today? I didn't check with her, but it's her day to stream. So let's just see if she answers. If you're streaming today, Janet, at 1 Eastern. Hi, View. Devin, you'll have to go back and watch from the beginning, Devin. You'll have to watch from the beginning. Let's see. Judy O. Janet is going to stream some nonsense, she says. So this is Janet. So there's her name. That's what when you go to find her channel, or she can put her channel link in too. But that's Janet. She comes on at 1 Eastern.
All right.
Tex said,
write them up a little bit.
From the comic book based on.
This is a Rouge Crimson Red. All right.
Who knows? We don't know how the post office does whatever. Let's see. Candace. Hello, Candace. I know I'm missing people because I'm not sitting here reading chat and Hubster's busy. So put it in caps. Karen Evans. Thank you, Tina. Let's see.
All right. What color should I make these britches?
Well, tell the story.
Okay, so a couple of years ago, my granddaughter and I had flown out to Los Angeles to visit Annie and Dan and Logan, and they wanted to go to some swanky, if there is such a thing, high-class thrift stores. So we went down.
High-class thrift stores?
Yeah, so we went down off of Melrose Avenue in Los Angeles, and it was packed. I couldn't believe it. There were so many people in there,
Do you remember the name of the store?
I don't remember the name of it. Logan probably does, if he's still online. But anyway, Sam, my granddaughter, had found her a pair of jeans that she wanted to try on. So she took off and I went over to the dressing room to try on those breeches. And my daughter Ann came out. She went, "Dad, where's Sam at?" I said, "She went over there to try on a pair of breeches." And she went, "Dad, we don't say britches in Los Angeles." And I said, "She's over there trying on britches." It was pretty, you had to be there. It's one of those. Of course, my daughter busted out laughing and took off like she didn't know me.
So. Well, that reminds me of when they were teenagers. Well, probably, yeah, they were teenagers. And we had, I think we were in between buying a car, and then one of our cars broke down. So we borrowed our brother-in-law's old, what kind of year was that truck? That
67 Chevrolet.
A 67 Chevrolet.
3-speed on the
column. 3 on the column. And it was, it was an old truck. And it was funny because, Logan, are you listening? Your mama did not want to be seen driving in that truck. So I made them drive in the truck just to get them over themselves. She did not like being seen in that truck, did she, honey?
No, she did not. And another time, Annie and I had gone somewhere, and I said, "Andy, you know how to put gas in the car?" She was probably 13 or whatever.
Yeah, before she even had a license.
I said, she went, "What? No, I don't know how to do that, Dad." I said, "Where are you going to learn?" She went, "What? No, I don't know how to do that." I said, "Get out. Here's $5. Go there and pay the guy. I want you to come in and put $5 worth of gas." And she, "What if my friends see me?"
Logan.
And so it was pretty cute. So I made her get out and put in gas, and she kept looking over her shoulder to make sure her friends didn't see her.
But that's what you do when you're 13. But Hubster, to get them over, we just didn't want them to be pretentious. And anyway, so when they had a slumber party, I think it was both of them, Annie and Denise. So maybe it was Annie. But anyway, they had a slumber party. So they had a whole bunch of their friends spend the night. So Hubster got up like at 6 o'clock in the morning and put on, let me see if I can remember what you put on. You put on a sleeveless t-shirt, plaid shorts, black socks, wingtip brown shoes, and mowed the yard. And with the hand mower, loud, it was loud. It was push mower. And he was out there mowing the yard dressed like that, where all their little girlfriends could see. I don't know. Did they ever come back, Annie?
Golly, honey, you laughed so hard I could see your uvula.
But anyway, so yeah. So there you go, Logan. There's a story for you
About your mama.
About your mama. Yeah.
And another one when she was
Logan. Laughing.
Kitty.
Logan laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Tina goes, they're lucky they come take him away. But anyway, so that way, when you can laugh at yourself, then you just can get over things. Like, I know I told you all this story I'll tell this one. Well, I think I've told it to Logan too. When I was probably 11 or 12, and I used to be a real good roller skater. And because back then it was, everybody went to the roller rink and, you got good at it. You did contests, you did dancing, you did all kinds of stuff. Well, I was just skating away and I was looking cool and I was doing little tricks and spinning. And all of a sudden I saw a wheel go rolling by and I went, and y'all know I talk loud. I said, I said, oh my gosh, look, there goes somebody's wheel. And I went, bam, it was mine.
And you did what?
Bam.
Oh, well, okay. Did you fall down?
I fall down. I fall down.
Did you get hurt?
No, I didn't get hurt. Back then, you could get knocked out and you just got back up.
That's very funny. Did you tell them the one about the jellyfish?
You mean when I got stung by a jellyfish?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I told them that. That one wasn't so funny. That one wasn't.
I thought it was hilarious.
Well, it wasn't so, pride reducing kind of thing. But anyway, I'll tell it anyway. So I think my grandparents took us to the Corpus Christi. And we were Jody would have probably been about maybe 10, and I would have been maybe 11. We were young, 10, 11 years old. And went down to Corpus Christi in Grandma's. They took their trailer or their camper, and we were camping out down there. Anyway, so we were swimming, and we learned how to swim at 4. We learned how to swim early. But anyway, so we were swimming out there, and all of a sudden I felt something stinging me. And I got out and my whole leg had little white dots all over it. A jellyfish had stung my whole leg and it was just on fire. If y'all never been stung by a jellyfish, it's kind of like being stung by a scorpion, which that's happened to me too, except a whole bunch of times. So anyway, I sat out for maybe about an hour, put some ice on it. And so anyway, my sister Jody goes, come on, let's go back out in the water. Grandma won't let me go out in the water by myself. And I said, okay. I said, but there's jellyfish. She goes, I didn't get stung. It's probably gone by now. I went, okay. So I went back out in the water with my sister in the Gulf water and went back out there, and a jellyfish stung me on my whole body. My whole body got stung. Jody didn't get stung. But anyway, so that's the last time I listened to my sister.
Oh, that is funny. I love that. So there's Frankenstein. He's got his blue jeans on and his
okay. Now I'm going to do
smoking jacket.
You're going to do something else. All right. What's the purple? Do you remember the purple you were using?
I have no idea.
Well, then just grab a purple. I think let's see. This might have been this. No, that's the pants color. I think. Oh, here, I think it was this color.
That ain't purple.
Well, which one do you want? It doesn't really matter because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you shade.
Okay. How do you shade?
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Is this the color?
I think so.
No. Maybe that one.
All right. Show me how to shade.
Okay. So what you're going to do is see where all those dots and wrinkles are.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go in here, and you're going to darken it in some areas, like where a shadow would be.
Mm-hmm. You so.
Love you too, honey. All right, see how I'm doing that?
Mm-hmm.
So every place that you see like shadows, like just imagine where if you were wearing the coat.
I did that a little bit.
You did, just a little.
Yeah. I learned that from you.
Do a little more.
All
right. Hi, Dot. Okay. Thanks, Dot. Yeah, a lot happening here. I'm trying to work on sorting my thousands of sketchbooks and art journals in here. And Hubster's off today, so I said that's a good day for him just to hang out. After he's done here shortly, we're gonna. I'll show you some of our journals. He went to the store this morning, got me 5. Now, go get that pencil back out, Mister. You're not done.
Okay. Dang, elder abuse.
Look, all right, here, do this. Do that. See where all those wrinkles are right there?
Yeah.
Do all that right in there.
All right.
I'm going to show y'all some of he went to the store this morning and got me 5 big tubs, which that might clean off 4 or 5 shelves maybe out of this room. I did show pictures. Now soften it, color it softly, like kind of blendy. Yeah, there you go. Do it gently. So he went and got me some tubs this morning to start putting away some of my art journals, storing them, because I have no more room, and I'm still art journaling and sketching and drawing.
That was pretty good.
I know. See how that shading helps?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe a little under the collar there.
All right.
Hub's just trying to get dismissed. Are you trying to get dismissed?
I'm trying to get shoved out of the room. Like, get out of here.
No, do some under the collar.
Under the collar.
Yeah, do some Well, do more. Do it a little bit thicker. There you go. Yeah, so it shows up. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, now get the blue. Get the blue you did the pants with.
I have no idea.
I think that was, no, it's probably this one.
All right, and then do what?
And do the same thing. All right, so for instance, like right there on that side seam, do that whole section there. Take your time. Oh my gosh. No, color it in.
Well, I'm doing it.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. So the technique that I do when I'm thinking about what I want to do and I'm concentrating, I'll go. So you can sit there and just in your head go. So you're concentrating.
Okay. I think that's it for me.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm finished. It's almost 10 o'clock. I've been here for an hour.
Okay, then what you got to do, you got to do one more thing.
All right.
You got to take.
Husband's trying to get dismissed.
Take that Sharpie pen up there.
Which one? This?
Yeah, take that and up in here, sign like he's saying your name. Sign it.
Hubster or?
No, you can sign your name. B.H. Willingham. There you go. Yeah, buddy. There you go. And then put the date. There you go. So he's saying it. What's that last thing? Oh, XOs. Thanks, honey. I love you.
Oh, I love you. I got to tell you a story about.
Another story.
Another story. Yeah, when I actually I saw it on Facebook yesterday. It was a very sweet coffee cup that some husband had specially made for his wife, and on it it said Sandy. That was her name, Sandy. It said, Sandy, I met you, I liked you, I love you, and I'm keeping you. So, and I thought that thanks, Logan. I thought that I should probably get one and make it out, have one made for her. This says, Dee Dee, I met you, you ran after me, you tackled me, you hog-tied me and made me yours. So, I said, okay. But she might not like that.
I would love that, honey.
All right. Well, I'm out of here. All right, Logan, Annie, and Dan, hope you guys have a good day. Happy Labor Day to everyone. And it was fun. All
Thanks, honey. All right.
Okay. I'm going to run down to.
Okay. Thanks for being a sport.
Sure. Welcome back and put them up 6 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. We're going to have chicken pot pies for lunch. He said he wants.
Just tell everybody.
Well, is it a secret that we're having chicken pot pies?
Okay, Logan. See you later. Go clean that cat box out.
Did you hear that, Logan? Granddad said, go clean that cat box out. Logan said, happy Labor Day. Great show. All right, honey. Okay. All right. So anyway, that was That was fun. I enjoyed it. So, all right. So let's see what I'm going to do about art journals. There's a lot, and I don't even know which ones I want to keep, which ones I want to give away. I mean, put away. Let's see. Let's move my chair. So if y'all missed, let me go ahead and show y'all. I've only worked on, the floor is covered with 3 shelves worth of journals. So let me go back over here. I showed this earlier. Okay, I'm going to go backwards. Okay, so here's the art room. Oh, let me turn off the glare off the overhead light. Okay, so this is the corner. This is my collage corner. So this is not stuff I'm going through right now. This is under my table. This is all scrapbook paper. That's under here. This is right to my right under the L table. Like right here's my computer right up there. So this is all my stamping stamp pads. But here's sketchbooks. This is where my printer is. When you walk in the door, here's my printer and my printer paper. But on the other side of the printer paper are a whole shelf full of sketchbooks. Okay, so here we go. This is, there's my color pencils, stickers, and stamps. Okay, so here we go. These are all art journals. Art journals. All right, these are tools, and that's my art wall. That's the only art wall I have in here. Everything else is floor to ceiling art journals. There we go. These are my collage soups, but behind there is this many art journals. All art journals. All this is art journals. So right now I took everything off of this shelf right here, and I want to take everything off of this shelf, but I got to figure out where I'm going to put those little mushrooms. They're kind of in my way. There's my conspiracy chickens right there. But anyway, so right now I've cleared off this shelf, and I want to clear off that shelf today. But those are going to stay. Most of that's going to stay. Okay, here's the corner. All art journals, Society of Idea Collector notebooks, art journals. This is my jelly plate cart. That's all my jelly plate stuff. This is my side table over here that has all my postcard and little ephemera in here. Of course, you see my desk. I'm sitting like right here, which is right here. So this is all art journals, artist trading card notebooks. This is just card stock right there. Artist trading cards, all that's artist trading cards. And then inks and stuff up there too. But there's my wall O markers, and this is where I sit. So this is how much room I have right here. This is how much room I have in here. Oh, more art journals. Then I got this shelf of art journals. This is skinny shelf. This whole shelf right here, I took everything off of this up here. These are my desk journals, so I pulled these off, and this is all art journals. Oh, here's one more. So you can see I got lots of art journals. All my color books are in the next room over. Let me back out one. All my color books are in the mural room, and all my art books on art, are all downstairs on library shelves. Okay, so first off, I came across these two. Somebody has made these and given them to me, and they're junk journals, and I probably have used pieces out of them. I do not remember, unless it has notes in here, which it may. Who gave me these? Let's see. And this may not have anything to do with this, actually. So I don't know who made this for me or who gave this to me. But I have just two random junk journals here. I think I got it upside down. Made out of brown paper bag. So I have all this. So I need to go through, pick out some stuff I want, and maybe do, maybe do some, I don't know. Does anybody want me to do I can't do huge giveaways with this stuff. And I can't send books international. All I can do is like some envelopes of stuff because the shipping is too expensive. And right now, we don't even know if stuff is going to get to you, So, well, yeah, these are just this is mostly my art journal. So anyway, yeah, so there's this is a wood thing. And so here's just different kind of things. So this is the kind of stuff, I've got so much of it. I've got so much art journaling, what do you call it? Junk journaling stuff. I don't know who made me this one. Somebody else made me this one. And I don't even know if it's, I guess it goes this way. But they're just little, again, I do not remember. This would have been some years ago, that somebody made me this junk journal. So again, these were two random ones. And I think I like the covers, and all the stuff is just, I'm not going to use them. I just know myself, I am not going to use those. So these need to go in a break it down and give away. Though. But I can't do that with everything. Well, that's one thing I don't have is I don't do yarn. I have a couple of skeins because I've crocheted a few Barbie things, So I have crocheted a little bit, but I think I gave most of that away too. Any yarn I had, I still have quite a bit of fabric from Selena at Amore Fabrics. I love Selena's Indian from India fabrics and sari silks and appliques. I love Selena. I buy all my fabric from her. Okay, so let's see what else I got over here. All right, so these are desk journals. And I've used these. I haven't used them for a while because I don't use these for desk journals anymore. Oh, I got my Poe here too. So let me just pull some of these. I have another one here that's taken apart somewhere. Where's the one that's taken apart? All right, so these are desk journals, and what I would do with these is these are those expensive leather-bound journals that you get at Barnes and Noble. Let's turn the light down. And I would buy one a year, and I would use one a year. And sometimes, like, there's a little bit not used there. That one's pretty full. This one, half a year maybe. This one, most of the year. This one, I don't know what I did with that one. But anyway, so I would use these like I did. And I don't know if this is going to be helpful to anybody just going through different kinds of journals and how you can use them. But I've got to decrease my journals in here. But this is what I'm using right now for a desk journal. So I'm not buying these journals like $50 each, but I buy one every year at the beginning of the year or during, Black Friday, when things went on sale at the bookstores and stuff. I'd buy one a year and I'd use it for that year. Now I'm using this. All right, am I missing anything in? Let's see. Let me scroll back. Am I missing anything? Hi, Heart House. Said hi to Nanamo. Hi, Jolu. Me. Who else am I missing? I know I'm probably missing people. But thanks, everybody, for being here. All right, let's turn this back up because I'm like, see my boobs keep getting in the... This is what I'm using currently for a desk journal. And what I mean by a desk journal is when you have little bits of paper or paint left over, what I usually do with the leftover paint is I'll take my palette knife and scrape it up and scrape it in the journal. Okay. And so let's go this way. And little bits of paper. So whatever you have left, little scribbles, little doodles, if you have a, what do you call it? A Neo 2 or, if you have a crayon out. And so anyway, and you just throw it in here And then if you ever feel like, I don't know what to do, I have no ideas, even just flipping through something like this will give you ideas. All right, somebody texted me. Where's my phone? No. Okay. So you can use this stuff as inspiration, or if you just see something and you're working on something. Let me find something here. If you're working on a piece and you go, I just don't know, something needs to go there. It needs a little piece of orange right there. It needs a little piece of orange right there. Then you can just tear that out and use that little piece of orange. I deconstruct tons of my journals. But that's because I have so many. I don't mind, tearing up pieces out and putting them in something else. So anyway, so that's what desk journals are for, is for you just to, put leftovers. Let me see. I don't know if I need to move in or just, it's okay. I think it's a small journal. So anyway, this one's got, and so you can see right here, there's a bunch of stuff that needs just to be glued in. It's got little pieces here that I just stuck in here that I want to glue in here, and lots of leftover paint. So this is my current desk journal, but for years I would use, now these ones will remain on the shelf, but I had to remove them off the shelf to get to all the stuff behind, because there's a whole some of my shelves are double stacked. So, and in no particular order. This one's 2011. This one's 12. Let's see. This one is, do I have a date at the beginning of this one? Not sure. This is 11, 12. I think 11 might have been my first one of these. Oh, wait. Here's 2008. This might be 9. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, so I would use one of these every year. And that was the same thing. Now, I'm not going to go through all these because these are ones that I'm going to keep as is. Unless there's something I really want out of it, I will. And they're not stuck. It's just that they haven't been opened in a while, so they sound like Velcro-y. But they're not. The pages are not stuck together. So you can see I would just scrape paint, leftover stencil, leftover pieces of collage. And then sometimes I would go back and work on something. Let's see. Let me find something I've worked on. Let's see. Like here. So I went back in here with paint and painted a scene with, some after the leftover paints. So anyway, I say this every time I come to this is this is my perfect page. I love this. I love this double page spread so much. Okay, anyway, it's just the colors, I think. So there's all kinds of scrape, stencil. Oh, here's another one where I went back in and kind of detailed it out. So anyway, I would use paint, pieces of paper, and these were my desk journals. So these will go back up on the shelf after I get everything that's behind. This stuff is in front of a whole nother row of stuff, but I have to move them out to get to them. So yeah, again, let me just kind of bend them because they've been smashed up on the shelf for a long time. I've shown these lots of times. So these are my desk journals, which will stay. And I have another one that's deconstructed, and I just have the 2 front and back covers. But I know I have about 6 or 7 of these. So let me just move these off for now because I know those are going back up on the shelf. Okay. So let me see. I have a whole bunch of these kind. And these kinds can probably, I don't know, be put away. I got tons of these. This is when, and these are before we started doing these. Hang on. I got. I won't pull them all, but because you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so before we started doing these during the virus, we did all these where I did my Art Nouveau book, my Asian book, my Alice in Wonderland book. And I just showed these kind of recently, so I won't go through them all. One of my nature books. So this is one of the nature ones. This size right here. Hang on, because they're different sizes. This size right here is like 5.5, little less, 5.25 maybe, 5.25 by 8.25. This size, it's like a Midori, I think is the size. And so we did tons of these during the virus. Okay. But before that, I was using this size. So this size is the Travelers. I think that's just what this is called. It's 4.25 by 8.25. So these are skinnier. So let me pull one here. So you can see they're the same height, but they're skinnier by about 1 inch, I think. If y'all have questions, put it in caps, because otherwise I'm probably missing y'all. This is on my little skinny shelf over here. So they have a home. All right, let's see. Do your desk journals? No, they're not well, there may be one or two that have calendars in them that I just paint over. But like those desk journals, those leather ones, no, they're just lined journals. They're not dated. I don't do dated journals. Planners, I don't do planners. So no planners. All right, so these, let me show you. Let's see here. I'm trying to, and some of them I've deconstructed in some sense. Here. This one is just my collection of my Diane Reevely journals. Okay. So. All right. So let's see what I can take off the shelf. This one is just... this one is kind of just notes that I've taken throughout the year, kind of like a pre-Society of Idea Collector notebook. So it's just the small notebooks like this size, but they're just notes. It's like Society of Idea Collector notes. And that one. Then I have different ones like this one. I have a few that Jonna made. And here's the thing about these kind of journals. I will move them around. Let's see, I can bring everything down. I will move things around. Like if I'm really into a certain journal and I just want more space or I need more inserts, I will move these around. These are two that Jonna, Sister Woman, made years ago and that I bought. And so this one... and they're cloth, they're fabric with the, what do you call it, the sizing, stuffing stuff inside. So she made these and they had, how many could it hold? I forget how many it could hold, but I always add more. So anyway, I have lots of this kind of semi-junk journals, collection things from different people. And if there was any kind of Society of Idea collecting notebook type stuff in here, I took it out and probably moved it to another one. So things have been shuffled around a lot. So for instance, I love this, and I love this that Jonna made. And so these will probably stay on my shelf. And again, this one is the Diane Reevely, just the insert, the collection of her inserts. The black one, the different ones. Well, I'll show you. So this is her the binder, and then I've got the different. There's one of the folios, and then the little plastic, And then here's all the different books, plastic. So I have duplicates of these that I've used, but this is my collection of her journals that are, and there's another pocketed thing. So I have these, what do you call it? Just little inserts. I have these inserts that have not been used yet. Doesn't mean they won't be, but again, this is one of my ones that this is my collection. I'm pulling off some of the front ones. Again, I haven't got to the back. Then I have two. There's another here. These are my Jane Davenport ones. And I do have, during the years that I was using these, I would combine junk journaling, Happy Mail, Society of Idea Collectors. This was before I started doing big notebooks of ideas. And I think the reason I started doing bigger notebooks is because I would fill these little things up with ideas and run out of space. So that's when I think I started doing 3-ring binders. I started doing 3-ring binders. Have I lost y'all? Okay, thanks, Tex. So these are my 2 Jane Davenport ones. And again, lots of ideas and things tucked in, and some junk journals and the plastic sleeves, which I take these out and I travel these around. I travel these to junk journal to junk journal. These little Jane Davenport sleeves that you used to be able to buy like at Michael's. So when I need one, I know that they're in here, and I'll pull one out and put it in whatever journal I'm having, any kind of travelers, and by that I just mean that they're elastic banded in. They're time capsule. Yeah. They're elastic banded in. So if I need one, I know, okay, here I can go. I don't know what this is right here. This is an envelope, very pretty, but it's sticking out. It's coming out. And you'll have to remember, guys, I will take apart a journal in a second. I don't care if it was from 20 years ago or last week. If I want to repurpose it, redo it, I see something in one I like, I'll tear it out, take it out. Y'all see me deconstruct my big art journals, which I didn't even pull any of those out today. These are just some of the smaller ones. But I'm determined to organize them and get the shelves I'm going to take after pictures. Here's another one. This is, I don't know what brand it is, but it's got same thing. See, it's got lots of little, here, look, see, little Jane Davenport flap thing. There's another one. So they're kind of all the same type of thing, just with different notes, journaling, Happy Mail bits. No, I don't have any addresses. I have an address book that's just addresses. This is my address book. This is my address book, divided up by alphabet. So y'all, this is where I keep y'all. I used to keep y'all in one of these. I used to keep you in one of these with Post-it notes. This is how I used to keep y'all in a book, like this. But then I moved y'all over to a better system. All right, let's see. So there's those. Now, okay. So now I already put a couple of journals that are like some of these, like this one, this one, this one. They're in here's another. These are some blank ones. And they're just going in the tub because I don't know what I'm going to do with those. There's another one that I started doing something in, but it didn't get far. So that's going in the tub. All right, back to this. Oh, here's this. What's this? Did someone give me this? Yes, someone did give me this. Little, I don't think it's a Tim Holtz. And I don't, and if y'all, somebody's going to go, oh, I'm the one that gave you that. But they're different, like jelly plated papers. And this has to be, this is very, very old. This has to be Ustream days as opposed to YouTube days. But someone made me this little journal and I just haven't used it. So, I would love to give it away, but it's, the cost of shipping is redonkulous. They're smearing me in there with. So I'm going to put that in the tub. All right, let's see what this one. This one's a whole bunch of magazine, a magazine journal. And I think I've got 4 or 5 others this size. I probably made this as a sample to show y'all how to make one of these on stream. So I have not worked in this. It's going in the tub. I have a whole bunch of the ones that I've already worked in over there. All right, let's see, what's this one? This I don't know if it was a gift or if I just got it at, it's velvet. Very pretty, gold leaf edges, going in the tub. Don't judge me, people. All right, so then I have a whole bunch of these that were all, these were all in, just to show you, these were all in a, some kind of a binder, but it grew to this. So they had to come out. It could have been from Norma, Devin. It could have been from Norma. If the name's not in there, you've seen how many I have thousands of journals in here. And I mean, I can say hundreds and hundreds. I don't know if it's thousands plural, but hundreds and hundreds of journals in this room. And if they're not signed, I'm not going to remember, especially from 15, if it was from 15 years ago, like back when you were back in the day, some of y'all were back in the day, but so your guess of being Norma, it very well could have been Devin. Well, the velvet one could be good for Halloween, but I'm going to be realistic. In October, I'm doing a collage pumpkin, which I do every year. I'm doing my Inktober poster. I'm doing Inktober. And I always try to do some coloring and cute and creepy every October. I'm not going to have time for this. Here is I did pull this one out. This is my Poe box from a few years ago. And I did a Poe journal, and this was Mark, Eternity Mark. He was making these back. This was before the virus. I don't know. Did I put a date in it? Did I put a date? Somewhere there's a date in it. And then this was somebody sent me a little portfolio thank you card of a bunch. I'm going to pull this because I think I could use some of this. It doesn't really have anything to do with the Poe box. I don't know why exactly I put this in here, but this can go over on my postcard wall of ephemera because we can use it. There's no sign, it's not signed, no name. I have no idea who made this for me. You can fess up if anybody wants to tell me. Okay, so that can go over there with that. But then one year, and this was my little Poe tab, but I had to take that off because it wouldn't fit in the box with the Poe tab. So I was going to, there's the little what do you call it? A ribbon in here to tie it with, and the netting in here. And this is just a box that I covered, painted, glued down jewels, sequence one by one. Those are all glued on individually. So there's my little box with Poe in there, and he turns, I don't know if it's going to show, but he's got, yeah. Anyway, so when Mark made these, I bought a couple of them from him, and I said, that'll be perfect for my Poe journal. So anyway, what I was going to do is going to hand write out in calligraphy The Raven, the poem The Raven. I was going to hand write it out, and I started doing it. I got a couple of stanzas done, and I thought, I don't have time. I'm not going to have time to do this in October. So what I did is I printed everything out in old black letter, Old English. I printed it out and cut all the lines down one by one, which probably took as much time as if I had handwritten all this out. But anyway, so I numbered them all, and they all have something like this was some creepy X-ray stuff that was at Michael's one year, and I did it all in purple and green, little tabs and everything on there. Let me get a sip of water here, guys. So, and then I numbered them, and then every page, this was on a parchment, and every page you'd lift up and there'd be some picture of Poe under there and with some other stuff, but I painted them all, and so made some different little tabs and little tags and little ephemera and stuff. So everyone has he's upside down on this one, but they all had a little bit of Poe on every one, and every stanza was cut down and inked. So yeah, so this was my Poe book. It was a fun project. So anyway, they're all fun projects when you're doing them. You know what I mean? They're all fun projects. And I had a crappy printer when I printed these out. This was an old printer. There now I have a nice printer which would print these out really nice. But it makes it look kind of like the old tintypes, you know, the kind of like old tintype looking pictures. And I went around them with some white pencil. And so yeah, everyone. Here's one of those ones that turn like a hologram. Michael sold those. That's another one that kind of was X-ray-esque type thing. So this did take a minute. And then that was the last of it. And then I just decorated the last couple pages because I had finished the whole poem, you know. So the rest of the pages were just decorated. Little somebody made me that, and I stuck that in there. And this card, who made me that card? Teresa made me that card. So yeah, another one of those at 2019. And Mark signed it because I asked him to sign it when I bought it. I bought it in August, and then I did this in October. So there's my little Poe book in the Poe box with the black feathers. Those are real feathers there, and a little glued down an ink nib and a wax seal. And so, yeah. So this will stay on the shelf. Because that's kind of more of an art piece, if you know what I mean. All right, let's get back to all these. Let's put this over here with the ephemera. All right, so then I have lots of these. And they all, you know, worked in them all different times. Oh, let's go back to this one. So this one was all one journal. And I think it started out in here. Let me see if this is the right size. No, I don't know if it started in this or not. No, I might think I'm mistaken. But anyway, it started out in a journal and it got too much. So I deconstructed it all, or I just took out the inserts. So again, does this need to be on my shelf, or does this need to be tucked away in, you know, one of my still love it journals? See, there's Happy Mail in there, fabrics, So anyway, there's 1, 2 more fabrics and little pins. 3, this one I lined with some ribbon. 4, 5 ribbons, writing, quotes, notes, happy mail. I think I use these for a lot of happy mail. So I think these can probably go in a tub to keep, but just not on the shelf. All right. That's a tub. This one right here was a sketchbook that I just did sketches in. Different notes and just different Smack and Dragon ideas. We probably did a lot of this on stream. What date was that? November. Yeah, see, look, here's a mind map of Oak Island. Oh, I showed how to do take a TV show and do a mind map and just play with it. So we did Oak Island TV. So, and then there's more. That was something with Marriottier, bees. This can go in the to be stored. All right. And I have a whole bunch of these. I didn't even pull them all down. I have a whole bunch of Moleskine journals that I don't, it's funny. Everybody loves the Moleskine moleskin. They all love it for the paper. I do not love thin cream paper. I don't love cream paper. I like white paper because you can just do more things with it. I mean, cream paper is nice if you want to do something vintage or you're going to paint it or, whatever. I don't care for the way it feels when I write on it. I just don't love it. But millions of people love the moleskin papers. So, here's one start of this one. Am I missing? Let me see. Karen Evans. Who else am I missing? I know I'm probably missing Kimberly. Who else am I missing coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. I'm trying to go through as many as I can, but I'm going to work on this all day today, and I'll have Janet on in the background while I'm sitting here sorting and going through journals because I've got to get this. I can't even squeeze one more journal on a shelf. I'm not exaggerating. Skinny, tiny, little thin journal like this doesn't fit on a shelf. You like the crispness of white paper? Yeah, me too. I like the crispness of white paper. And like, for instance, here's some black and white stuff that I collected up. It would look so much better on white paper than off white paper. But that's just me. And people love the mole. And there's different papers of the moleskin too. There's the sketch, the drawing, the watercolor. There's different ones, And so let's see what I got in here. See, I got some Frida stuff from this will have to go with my other moleskin ones, which are up on the shelf. Let me see how many of those I got. I took a picture of these one time. A stack. I have, I don't know, 20 or I don't know how many of these I got in the Moleskine. And this one just happened to kind of be here, but the rest of them are up on a shelf that I haven't even got to yet. Okay, so just to show y'all what I'm talking about with little inserts. I'm not going to go through these right now just because I'm going to have to go through each one of these individually. All right, let me see if I can, here, let me do something to prop this up here. So I'll show you some of these here in a minute. So I have to go through all this. Now, some of these right in here, I think are might be these right here are not worked in. So these would be good maybe to give away. All right. So all this right here is stuff like, oh, and here's another, forget who gave me this one. Somebody painted me this one. Somebody made this one for me. Was it Zandra? I think this is a Zandra one. So you see how they are with the what do you call it? You just put your books in it like this, like that, and that's how they're attached. This has to be a Xander because I think I recognize that, but she didn't sign it. But it's a Ranger, what's her name? Diane Reevely. But again, I have not worked in this. But that's a Xandra. But anyway, I got to go through all these and see if I want to keep it, tear some pages out, or what. So these are the same types of things as this, and I'll go through a few of these. This is what I'm going to be doing all day. I've got it. Well, I won't finish this room today with all the journals. Hubster bought me 5 big tubs, and and I can store them, and I can store stuff in the garage. They just have to come out of the room because I have no more room. No room in the inn. You say moleskin just because you can. Yeah. Well, I looked it up one time because everybody's going, it's pronounced moleskin. No, it's pronounced this. It's pronounced that. So I looked it up one time years ago, and at the moleskin company, and they said moleskina. So I just, I don't care how people say it, to tell the truth, but I just like to mess with people. I like to mess with people. Moleskina. Anyway, so these are little inserts, and some of these are some of my faith journals, like this one. This is one of my faith journals. And again, I'm going to have to, let me uncrunch it because they've been smashed, on the shelves for a while. And I've shown these here not too long ago, but this is one of my little faith journals. And it'll have a quote or a Bible verse or a word. And it's kind of simple, but I like it. Use some of my own carved stamps. There's hope. I golded all the edges. So, and you can always go back, that's the thing about journals like this. And it would not bother me to go back and do some more stuff in them, especially when I go back and look at them like this. I go, oh, I know what I could put in there. Sometimes I don't go back and put it in. It was just fun to make the journal itself at the moment, So, a little thing there. I'm just going to glue that in. So, anyway. And then sometimes I'll put a quote with calligraphy. Oh, Logan. Oh, my gosh, Logan. Thank you so much. My grandson just super chatted me $49. Oh, my gosh, Logan. You are so sweet, honey. Now, Logan, if you super chat me, you get thank yous. And the thank yous that are going on for this month are my big giant stickers. So you're going to get some of my giant stickers, Logan. You're going to get some of my giant stickers for a thank you. So be looking for your happy mail. You'll be getting some of these. I showed these earlier, guys. If you missed them, I made a whole bunch of stickers for September out of my sketchbook drawings. So yeah. So Logan, you're going to be getting some of my stickers. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Let me keep reading. Oh, thanks, John. Thanks, John, saying happy Labor Day. Our Oak Island John. Yeah, cool. Oh, let's see. Logan said cool. And sent me some hearts. And me said thanks to Logan. So thank you, Logan, for my super chat. I appreciate that. Thanks, Devin. I appreciate that. John, when's the next, when are you going to start? I'm not sure when the next Oak Island starts. Do you know when it, oh, well, you will know. But when's the next Oak Island start? Season 15? What season is it going to be, John? You have a lemur. Well, I don't think you have. This is a different lemur. This one has 3 lemurs in the set, Logan. Let me show you. Let me get one of each. And you get, when I give these away, I'll give them as a set. I'll give you 3. So you'll get all of these, Logan. There comes a cat. So these are my See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil. So there's my 3 little lemurs. These are out of my sketchbook. So you'll get, I'll send you one of each of these. You can put it on your laptop or something. Season 12, and John said November 25th for the next season. Season 13 or 13? I think this is season 13, I think. Okay, and John's already posted new drone videos. So if y'all are into Oak Island, you need to go follow John. Thanks, John, for the update. I know she's going to be in my way though. All right. So anyway, so yeah, I would I would put some different quotes, and I would these are handwritten out with brush pen. So I love Francis Bacon quotes. There's one. What else do I have in here? There's another one. I love this one. This is one of my favorite quotes. Imagination was given to man to compensate him for what he is not, a sense of humor to console him for what he is. So, yeah. So that's one of my little faith journals. These will stay on the shelf. This little stack here, I think. Oh, Malibu, I see you, baby. All right, let's see here. What's this one? This one is just a collage journal. Just a collage journal. It's kind of like a desk journal where I've scribbled and scrabbled and put different paints and leftover stuff in. And then you can go back. Do I have a finished one in here? Let's see if I have a finished page in here. I usually have a couple. Here's one. So I'll go back with whatever's like stuff like this and then turn it into this. Oh, thank you, Hard House. Hard House, you get a sticker. These are my September stickers that I just showed. And I showed them earlier. I showed them one by one. So this is the kind of stuff that's in these kind of journals. All right, let's see. Let me write Hard House down. I don't think I'll forget that Logan super chatted his mana. But you get stickers, these stickers this month. And I even bought a whole nother pack of sticker paper just so I make sure I have plenty for the month of September is these stickers. So if you super chat me in September, the stickers I showed, I showed them earlier, more one by one. Born in the year of the rooster. Panda said, okay, bye, Dot. Thanks for coming in. You want a rooster? Okay, I'll put that down. I put that down for you, Hard House. All right. So let's see. So here's another. This one right here. It's kind of the same kind of idea, just collage, mixed media. I punched holes in all these so you can see from page to page. So like here, you'll see what I'm talking about. So you can see from page to page a little window into the other side. Again, it's just a little mixed media. They're all a little different, but just so you can get ideas. So there's little holes punched in each one. I think I need to turn my brightness down. It looks a little flashed out. I think it might have something to do with the big white head. So you can see through to another side. And you can be careful and really match things up so that what you see through there is really, But anyway, so I did this whole journal just by punching out things. in each page. And then this one, this is a finished page here. Just different journaling, different collaging. Let's see what this one is. Let me take a peek just to make sure it's not. Oh, okay. This one is my sticker and washi tape at the time and some pins. This is like a, what do you call it? A swatch book. Oh, thank you, 3G Brenda. And Brenda, do I have your, email me their address? I was going to say, I don't think I have your new address. Okay, thanks, 3G. And I know it's G3 Brenda, but I've always, since before 4G, I started calling her 3G. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda's one that's been around since back in, 15 years ago as well. Thank you, Brenda. So let's see, did the punch the holes before or after you collaged? I don't remember. Let me see. I think, I don't know if it was during, after. I'm not sure, Devin. No, I would have punched them after. Here's how I know I would have punched them after. Because, what the, get out, go on, get out. I don't know, you're, yeah, there you go. I'll tell you how I know, because for one, look, it's cut out like that. And number two, I would not have been patient enough to collage around these circles. So they were punched after the fact. That's how I know. Okay, so this one has a bunch of different little things, like Annie sent me these cards, I think, and there's just different business cards, postcards, washi tape. These are from Trisha Green. She sent me those. So you can see these are some of my washi tape swatches, if you will. Yeah, good point. Yeah, Devin. So these are Trisha Green sent me these. I got these from Amazon. These are the zebra mild liners. Let's see, Paper Game Co. I got these stickers and washi tapes from there. So this is kind of like a swatchy book, if you will. So with some different little vellum things in here. So see, you can save anything. Here's different little, I bought packs of these gridded Post-it notes. So I put one of each color. There's one of each little Post-it note grid in here of each color. Different little thank yous and little Mandalorian thing. Little mini Mandalorian color book. Stickers, all kinds of stickers in here. Mandalorian stickers, or Grogu, or yeah. Let's see. So yeah, kind of sticker and swatchy book. You could put the swatch book in your Jane Davenport swatch binder. That's a good idea. See, combining, right? Combining. That's a good idea, Devin, actually. All right, then another Jane Davenport. This is some of her, what do you call it? Her napkins. She called it collage papers, but they were napkins. And this was a Jane stuff. So, and this was a mini napkin journal. I think I started one, a mini, because this is napkins in here. All different napkins. Maybe I was collecting some of my favorite napkins. I don't remember. Here, this one right here. Oh, wait. If lost, please return to Devin or Debbie. So Devin must have had something to do with this page. I don't remember what. But it said, if lost, please return. This little guy here. If lost, please return to Devin or Debbie. Devin. And so anyway, more napkins. These are napkins. These are Jane Davenport ones. This is just a fish one, shells. So this is Jane Davenport napkins. This is just a floral. So yeah, Jane Davenport. So yeah, in that, if lost, return this. You know what? Once the mail comes around, Devin, and we know that we can. I don't remember the story behind it either, but I am going to send you this book, Devin. Not till we get the mail situation done, but I'm gonna send that back to you. If lost, return to Devin. So I'm gonna give you that one, Devin. All right, let's see what else I got here. This is another collage one. Just different scraped paint, bits of collage, and then you can go back and work in it. See, like I made a little landscape here, painted that in. And so it's fun to do these, and look how messy they are. They don't have to be, these don't have to be, museum worthy. It's just for fun. Look, this one I did some drip stick going down from him. He's a writer. So, and I could always go back in and play on any of these. Will I? I don't know. Probably not, unless it's for a demo. Like someone goes, how would you go finish that? I'd pop this open and finish the page. But I also like the covers on these. I added ribbons, I added lace, I added pretty papers. So a lot of these I really like. I hand covered those. I covered these like this. Did I cover this one? Yeah, I see I covered it. This one I started. So here's how to start one of these. Okay. Let me just make sure it's going to bend. If you want to start something like this, just start by gluing things in you like this. Just glue. Then you can go back in and paint. Okay, so here's one that is just started with just glued in stuff. And y'all see me do my big collage journals, and where I just have a bunch of stuff glued in like this, and then I go in and I create whole worlds with these. So this is just a bunch of stuff, and I kind of have it broke out by color, if you notice, color themed, kind of color themed. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do the rest of the day, and hang out with Hubster and do journal sorting. He already took off because I gotta run an errand. Okay, see you later. So anyway, and you can cover them with your own paper. You can put your own ribbon, and this is some sari silk, and just put it in, hold papers in. All right, let's see what else we got here. I got so much that is like I've deconstructed. Like, okay, here. This is one of the leather journals that I deconstructed. Look. So at the time I said, you know what? I'm going to take one apart, punch holes in it, and make a 3-ring binder, 2-ring binder out of my leather journal. And I did it for a while. Then I probably needed the rings for something. Oh, I need 2 big rings, and this would have been big rings. I need 2 big rings. I'm just going to have to take them out of this journal and just rubber band it. So this is the same kind of thing. This is one of my, what do you call it? Journals. But this is how I know it was from that, because look, here's the leather back, and where's the front? Where's the other? Here we go. So there we go. So there's the back, and there's the front. So this was a leather journal that I completely cut apart, cut the whole thing down. Yes, it's canoplized. And I punched holes, so all these papers have holes in them, and put rings. And then I don't know, did I need the rings at one time? Maybe. So this one goes, where's those other ones that I had? Where'd I put them? I just said, oh, there they are. It's under Poe, so that goes there. All right, let me move all my stickers. I don't want these bent up. I spent 2 hours cutting these out. I don't want them to get all jacked up. All right, so let's see. So anyway, what else do I have over here? All right, here's another one somebody gave me. Somebody made this one for me because it's sewn and I don't sew. So if they're sewing on something, it's not my making. So somebody made me a little Alice. Now, you know what I could do with this is my Alice in Wonderland journal. This could be the wrap for it. Here's what I put it. I wish I knew who made it. I don't have a name. See, y'all need to sign your stuff, people. Sign your stuff. Let's see if there's anything on here. There's a little card here. Okay. I don't know who this is, so somebody must have bought it for me. Studio Rose Boutique. Studio Rose Boutique, but I don't remember purchasing this. So somebody must have bought me this journal. So what I'm thinking though is we can open this up. This is my Alice in Wonderland book. Let's try to get it somewhere similar in the middle. And we're going to put it in here. There we go. And it'll start conforming to the shape. So there's my, and this has already got a thing on here. So there we go. We'll save this for this. These are headbands. If y'all want to wrap your journals up instead of a rubber band, get these headbands. You can get them real cheap, you know. Okay, Tina. So yeah, that's perfect for that. I don't know who gave it to me, but I don't remember purchasing it. So, but it'll go with my other themed journals. All right, let me fix my little C here. So what I'm saying is I've got to go through all this and see what I want to keep, what I want to throw away. All right, here's another Diane Reevely one. Let's see what's in this one. Okay, I got to bend them to get the stickiness off of them. Okay. Looks like a napkin journal. Napkin journals they probably won't tear apart, but I mean, like literally tear when you open them. But the reason that napkin journals will stick is because they're like Velcro. You know, they're textured. So you got texture. And so this is a napkin journal here, which I will probably never use this. See, I'd love to do giveaways. I just don't trust the post office. I don't trust the post office, but I'm going to put this in my giveaway pile. It's all napkins, and I haven't done anything in it except put some gold stuff on there. What is it? Oh, it says vine. A gold vine. But this is a good one to give away at some point. I'm putting it over there with Devin's. So Hubster's back. And Malibu has her little spot back. I moved journals enough for her to get in her little cubby hole. So, okay. So this one I think I bought this at Tybee Island when we went on vacation in 2012. I've never used it. It's got Tybee postcards in here. Yeah, this needs to go. I don't know if Samantha would want it. It's going in the bin. That's going out. I know I won't use it. All right, so what else do I have here? What's this little journal? Let's see what this one is. All right, this is a genuine leather. Somebody sent me this original. It's a leather journal. I don't remember buying this. If y'all see something y'all gave me, remind me. I send it back. Not to be mean. I mean, I just don't, if I'm not using it, somebody needs to. This has got that cottony paper in it. This paper is very hard to write on. It's just not good for writing. It's good for like collaging or something, but it's not good for writing on. But anyway, I don't even remember where I got this. but it's going in the pile. That's I'm not going to, I know I won't use it. I got too many. Look at all these. I have to, this is the shelf behind the shelf. These were all behind a whole row of journals. This is the backup. This is the back behind. Here's one of my, what do you call it? When I did use a, what do you call it? I think I tried to use a, yeah, see, I was trying to do a monthly thing. I do not do those well. This can go, I think this can go in the trash. Let me see if there's anything I want to, all right, I'm going to put this in to go through, peel things out, and this goes in the trash. Or I'll keep some of the paper. I'll keep the paper. So that can go over there. Okay. Not going to save that. All right, here's another little journal that had a wraparound leather cover. What did I put in here? Okay, it's all tied up somewhere. We're tied up here. So it had this kind of wraparound. This had an odd way of doing the wrap on this one. And it's got a whole bunch of, okay, so I put my own, what do you call it? Tie in there. Okay, this is like, I was making like a Tim Holtz type of book. All right, so let's see here. What do we got? Let's take out, see, they're all rubber banded together and the rubber bands are rotting out. These are old. Okay, so I made these little booklets. See, now I could give these away. I could do a giveaway with these because they're just plain paper. Like this has got all gray and a pretty little cover. Somebody would like that. Let's take this apart. Let's take this apart and give some of these away. We'll do a giveaway before we go. Okay, let's get rid of the rubber bands. Hubster's getting ready to throw some, what do you call it, pot pies in the oven. He has a craving for pot pies today, so we'll have pot pies. All right, so, okay. Look, see, it's like Tim Holtz paper that I cut down and did a wraparound. This can go in the mail, and if it gets lost, I won't care. Okay, here's another Tim Holtz type paper. I'm not sure. I think that's Tim Holtz. Could be wrong, but it's just got, it's just paper folded. Nothing, you can make a little mini journal out of that. And I'll let y'all pick. How about that? We'll do 2 US, 2 international, and you get to pick which one you want. I'll flip through it one more time. Oh, here's 2 more. Is this 2? Yeah, it's 2. This one's got black paper, and what's in this one? Okay, so there we go. Okay, we got some giveaways. All right, so I got an empty little leather case that can go over there. All the rubber bands in the trash, they're old. Okay, let's go ahead and stop because y'all are probably getting tired of this anyway. I did take pictures. Oh, here's another Jonna. I have another Jonna book here. A Jonna cloth, yeah. I don't know what you call it. But it's a Jonna one. Where's my other 2 Jonna ones? Okay. So anyway, I will be doing this all day. This is just 2 shelves, guys. I showed y'all. If y'all missed it, go back and look at the pictures that I showed of all the journals that I'm going to sort. Let's see. Let me go. Let's see here. Let's see. Tell him I'm confused. Are we tossing anything or just no? I got tubs. Hubster went and got me 5 big tubs, with the lids, plastic tubs with the lids, so that I can get 5 tubs worth of old journals that I'm not using or not going to use, but I don't want to throw away. I want to keep them, but there's no room in here. They're going in the garage. But if I find stuff like this, I'll do giveaways too. But it has to be within reason, just as far because of the shipping cost and the anything international. We don't even know if some of y'all are even getting our mail anymore at this time. You know what I mean? There's mail issues going on. So I'm still doing like a US and international with these. But if it goes international, it gets lost. I can't help you. That's not. I can't make the mail You know what I mean? Yes, deconstruction pile. This right here is a deconstruction pile, Devin, for sure. Um, here's the thing about donating stuff. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You really want to check on a lot of people do not want donations. The schools I have tried to give, now not really real recently, but they don't want your donations. For one, the schools don't have time to do any projects with this stuff. They don't want them. They don't have time for them. They barely have time to get the math in, let alone some kind of little art project. Schools really, and it's going to depend on the school. Private schools, maybe you might find one that would take some stuff. Your public schools, they got their schedules down. They ain't taking any of this stuff. Old people's places, they don't want this stuff because of germs. Not that I have germs. I'm just saying, especially since the virus. Nobody would take any of this stuff, especially during the virus, because of germs. And to this day, to try to give some of this stuff away to, like, say, an old folks home, they don't want it. I'm just being honest with y'all. They don't want this stuff. Let's see. Yeah, so you just don't know. It's hard to get stuff across, sent international at this time, Arlene. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just saying, if you want to give stuff away, it's best to find somebody, one of your friends, neighbors. Like a lot of stuff, I could give this to Denise, who would give it to her crafty friends locally. So, which I'll probably do. I'll probably fill one tub of stuff just for Denise to give to her crafty friends, because it's going directly to somebody that really wants it and uses it. It's not going to go to a school that's going to go, yeah, thanks. You know what I mean? It's nice to try. You can try. But I'm just saying, a lot of places will not take this stuff. So, nope, libraries, nope, Joe Lou. I'm telling you, maybe a small town. I mean, it's gonna. You have to ask. Maybe your library would. The schools I tried did not want even art supplies. They didn't want inks and markers, and they don't want it. So, of course, I have the grands too. Like Cameron and Samantha. If I have, Copic markers, or I gave a whole bunch of one of the brands. I forget what brand it was that I got. Gave them all to Cameron. Those boot funner pencils that were triangle shape. I mailed them all to Yellowstone for Cameron to use during his art groups. With the employees. So I still have places to give things, but it's. If you just want to give a whole room full of stuff to people, you should see the stuff. I look on Facebook Marketplace. I've never bought anything off Facebook Marketplace, never. But I like going and looking at the stuff people sell. I just like to look. And oh my gosh, if y'all are looking for art supplies and you're in the U.S., go to your Facebook Marketplace and you could probably find a room full of stuff for $100. And I'm not joking. Is the stuff they sell on Facebook Marketplace just to get rid of it. I don't know if somebody passed or they cleaned out somebody's house, but oh my gosh, the art and craft supplies, scrapbook stuff, bins and bins of stuff for nothing, So, all right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a giveaway here. Let's just let me stack this up a little so it's kind of not going to flip over. There we go. All right. So I'm going to do, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 7 here. I'm going to give away 4, 2 US, 2 international. I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to number them. And then so look at them now. Because if you don't pick one real quick, I'm going to pick one for you. Okay. Because, if I give away 4, it's going to be like herding cats. My mods do not like it when I say, I'll let you pick. Hi, Jane. And I got something from Jane to send to you. She sent a snark thing to you, Janet. She didn't have your address. So I have an envelope from Jane for you that I have to get to you. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to number them. This one we'll just call, and I'm going to just number them. Again, this one's just got some, and they're no rubber bands. It's all loose. This all is going to come apart. So you'll have to put an elastic or whatever you want, but it's cardstock. It is cardstock. Okay, so that's cream color paper, number 1. This one has got bugs, and this one's got gray paper. Y'all keep track because I'm not going back over these. Okay, because we're going to run out of time. Hey, honey, 2. This one's got a grid, and this one has got brown or craft color. Okay, that's number 3. Oh, look what I just did. I just put a big 3 on there. You may or may not want that one now. I'm still going to put it in the lot. Okay, or maybe you know what? Let's just take the craft paper out. Let's just do this. Let's see. This one just has white paper in it. I'll take the white paper out. We'll put this in the craft. There we go. So there's the craft paper with alphabet, and there you go, parcel post. Okay, that's number 3. No, I took it. I got rid of that one. Okay, so I've only got 6 to choose from. Okay, the next one is butterflies with cream color. Okay, that's 4. This one has got the craft color, and this is cardstock, guys. This is heavy cardstock. Okay, this is that's going to be number 5. And the last one is this one with gray paper. And that's number 6. All right. See what happens when you stick around while I'm cleaning? All right. So there we go. Let me write. All right. This has got cream color inside. This one's got dark gray. This one has got craft color. This one's got cream. This one's got craft. And this one has light gray. And when I made this, see, I did that on purpose. I made a different, and then like the one that I'm not giving away had white. So I had all different colors of paper. All right, let me find my iPad back here somewhere. Bud, Logan super chatted me $49. I told him, hey, September sticker month, so you're getting stickers. I know, isn't that sweet? So anyway, I'm going to do one more here. I'm going to do one more quick flip through of my art room here. Okay. These are all the shelves and shelves of stuff that I gotta, you know. And some of these are doubled. Like there's doubles, there's two double stuff on these shelves. And there's my desk where I'm sitting. Skinny shelf, tall shelf. And then the Titan, that's what I posted on this morning's book post for Gary Shipman. And y'all go check that out. Even if you just go over there and give it a peruse. I did put a link, and I think one of the girls might have put, and I will put a link to the Gary Shipman has a YouTube channel as well. So I'll put the link in the description of his YouTube channel after this is over, and of his Indiegogo campaign for his newest book. Okay, let's see here. Let me go over to random.org. Oh, wait, here. I just had this up here. Let's go back to this. So here's the Indiegogo for Titan for Gary's campaign, volume 3. So I have 1, 2, his color book and his sketchbook, and this is number 3. So, okay. So let me go to random.org. Then I'm going to go eat a chicken pot pie with Hubster. All right, let's move all this off here. Let's put something on top that's going to, it's not wanting to stay. I need something here. Oh, here. Put the glue. There we go. All right. So first, I think last time we did U.S. first, so we'll do international first. And And I know Linda Rentz is probably not here yet, right, either, but I am going to go ahead and send Tim one of the train discs. I still have to paint the backs of them, but I'm going to send this one to Tim, Linda, if you watch this later. So this one will go to Tim. So I'm going to put that on there. I have to paint the backs of them all black still. Okay, so now we'll do international. Yes. Thanks, Tina. Don't put in a number till I type in go. International only. 1 to 100. First two people closest without going over can pick which one of these they want. Okay. First person closest gets first pick. Second person closest gets second pick. International only. Wait till I type in go. One number only. Yeah, I know he will, Devin. He will. I'll give it to him from all of us. It'll be from the fibs, Linda. I'll put from the fibs. Friends in the box. Okay, so let's see. Since Sista said, what did she say? I get excited when I do a deep dig with paper. Ah, Sista. Okay, so when I type in go, international only, then we'll do US. Okay, so one number only. And it's not in caps, but it doesn't matter. Okay. International only. And then we'll do US only. Okay, let's see. Got that. I got that done. What else do I have here? I showed Gary's books. I showed the collage soup. I showed the new stickers. I showed the crap pencils I showed the new case. I put my pencils, my Prismacolors in a new case. I showed that earlier if y'all missed it. What else do I have over here? The different kinds of way I'm going to store, keep, and give away. Okay. So all my Post-its, let me take a sip of my water. It's almost done. Okay. All right, I'm going to count down. Put your numbers in. International only, 1 to 100. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Marsh, I found it. I saw that Marsh said he gave that to me. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. Put your number in. International only. Okay, here we go. Let me get over here to my iPad. All right, here we go. Okay, first two people closest to 84 without going over. 84, and I'll double check. I'll make sure my mods are all in sync with me. 84. First two people closest to 84 without going over. Well, it's like Terry Brett is one because she has 83. Terry had 83. Did anybody get an 84? And then who's the next closest? Hi, Roll. All right, so Terry, it looks like you get to pick first. And then it looks like Jane with 56, maybe? And Jane with 56. Okay, Terry, you pick first. And then Jane, you tell me second. So which one do you want, Terry? Terry, you pick first. Number 1. Okay, Terry wants this one. Jane, which one do you want? Jane gets to pick next. Which one do you want, Jane? I'm waiting. 4. Okay, Jane wants this one. Okay, now we're going to do now we're going to do US. Same things, same rules apply. Okay. USA only. 1 to 100. Wait till I type in go. First two people get to pick. And then I might pick. I might just randomly pick a couple people. Nobody get your panties in a wad. Oh, thank you, Devin, for the postage. You're so sweet. Well, you're going to get stickers anyway. Thanks, Devin. Devin's always, if y'all send something to Devin, she posted on Instagram. And so, yeah. So, anyway, thank you, Devin. I appreciate that. Okay, so USA only. Wait till I type in go. First two people closest without going over. Okay, USA only. And thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for all the support and the super chats. And thank you, Logan, if you're still there. Um, I appreciate that. And hope hope you didn't get too embarrassed, Annie, with your dad stories. And so anyway, guys, I'm so thankful for you guys. I got my thankful there. Okay, so I'm smelling those chicken pot pies. As soon as I eat, I'll come back in here and start working again, and I'll put Janet on. Put Janet on the screen while I can mod for her and sit here and go through journals. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit your enter if you hadn't yet. Hi, Mama 4. And anybody else I might as Icy, Jackie. Anybody else I missed? Thanks for being here. Okay, here we go. First two people closest to new number 25 without going over. 25 without going over. All right, let's see if anybody got it right on the nose. I'm going to scroll all the way back because there's more on US, of course. All right, let's see. 25 without going over. It looks like a lot of people went, oh, Tina got 20. Tina, you might be the first pick. And woman, you might have got it with no, Angie got 10. So it looks like it's going to be Tina with 20 and Angie with 10. Y'all double check me. Tina, you get to pick first. Which one do you want, Tina? And then Angie, you get to pick second. Which one do you want, Tina? And then Angie, you tell me which one you want. Okay, pick, Tina, pick, girl. Oh my gosh. And now I'm going to scroll through. So, Tina, which one do you want? Number 6. Okay, Tina wants this one. Angie, which one do you want? Dark gray, craft paper on the inside. Angie, 3. Angie wants this one. Okay. All right, so we got 2 left. Don't anybody get, I'm just going to scroll through. I'm going to pick. And sometimes I pick new people. Sometimes I pick old people. I'm going to look. And then we got to go because I got to go eat a chicken pot pie with the Hubster. Okay, let's see. I don't think Tell Him ever got, Tell Him, and I'll need your address again. You did not get your one of your sets of ATCs that we had a swap. I forget whose it was, but you didn't get them. So I'm going to send one to Tell Him. I do resend me your address though, just to double check. Okay, Tell Him. So Tell Him I'm going to send you one. Here's my email address for anybody. Everybody else's I have their address, and I have Tell Him's as well, but I want to make sure I have the right address because you didn't get your last swap. Okay. Thank you, Kat. Okay, so there's my email. All right, now just let me scroll. Mama 4. Mama 4, I'm going to send you one. Okay. All right. And Mama 4, unless you've moved, I know you moved once, and I think I got your newest address. So if you're not sure if I have your correct address, Mama 4, send it to me again. Okay? No, tell him it's not that. No, this was just an extra giveaway. Tell him, not based on your number. Tell him, but thank you for being honest. But no, it's not because you won the number. Tell him it's because I just picked you randomly. Okay. And Mama 4. So you want it, tell him, just because out of the goodness of my heart. Okay, guys. So yeah, you want just send me your address again, tell him, but it has nothing to do with the number. Okay? I'm just giving you one. Yes, just because I'm awesome. So yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head on out and go eat chicken pot pie, come back here and work all day. Labor Day. It's Labor Day. I'm going to labor in the art room today and mod for Janet. So here's Janet M. Young. So y'all, thanks, guys. And bless his heart, he did, let me move some of this stuff here. He did sign it, and he did call, and he started to do a little shading with my persuasion. But so anyway, guys, that was fun to do. So all right, y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and go make somebody happy. You can do it. You can do it. All right, guys. See you at Janet's. Bye.